A lot of camaraderie, a lot of really, really good food. A lot of people put their hands in that, put that together. And that meal is sponsored by Wheeler Ag and our Sale Day Lunch by Smoking G's Barbecue. If you haven't had a chance to go through the lunch line, you can certainly do that. But let's give him a big round of applause. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Jack Hilton. He's got a few words for us. Flip it up, Jack.
First of all, thank all of you for coming, and those who have been here before. Hopefully you've been treated to the great steak dinner last night, and then Smoking G cooked the barbecue, cooked the steaks last night, and of course they're the one who cooked the barbecue for you today. We got a few special guests here today. We have the board members of the Texas Angus Association, and then of course most of you already know that Steve Ziebach, who's one of our big producers, is the president of the Texas Angus Association. Have Elizabeth Couch, who is the executive director for the Texas Angus Association as well. So we welcome all of you, and hopefully you enjoy the event, and hopefully you enjoy the genetics that we've got this year. So if you will, I'm going to pray for you if you will pray. Precious Lord, we thank you so much for the opportunity to come together. Thank you for this great country we live in, and thank you for such a beautiful day. Lord, I'd ask you to bless everyone who's traveled in here. Keep them safe as they go home. We ask these things in Christ's holy name. Amen.
Well, thank you, Jack. Just read what? As usual, go right into catalog order. I encourage you, if you did not get a supplement sheet, to grab one over there. There's a lot of updates on breeding, a lot of updates on the fall calves that were just born. There are 4 added lots. We'll call those attention to you as they come through. They will write in behind their number that there's a 9 and then a 9A, and we'll sell those right in numerical order. You'll make cement right over there at the table where you got your buyer's number. We won't load anything till the sale's over. Just let them know if you need mortality insurance. If you're going to pick your cattle up in a day or two, just let us know, because otherwise we'll take those back to the respected ranches. But if you're going to pick up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or Monday, we might leave them here. Just let them know that. If you need assistance with trucking, I know Tom Snell will be through here and probably some other people, so just let them know. We'll try to get those cattle expedited out of here. Before I turn it over to Parker, we do have the following gentlemen on ringside. We have Ray Dill Tyner, your regional manager with the American Angus Association. Jesse Bolin and Chisholm Kenderby working on special assignment. Roger West and Matt Myers will be here as a sale consultant. Certainly appreciate those guys making it out. All the cattle, once they have been paid for, we will get those papers transferred to you. The bulls have been semen tested. They're ready to go to work. It's an excellent set of bulls that Jack and Chad have brought for you to praise today. I think we got an excellent set of females. Each and every year I always say this. I think this is one of the few sales I can truly say there's lots of success stories as we go, as these cattle go out and work, whether no matter what the price, what the category is, these cattle went out and produced and made money for people that bought them, and I think that says something. You're doing business with a great set of people. They stand behind their product. They're always a phone call away, but I think this is a great event. We got a great set of cattle for you. I don't have to tell you about the markets. You all are all in it, and it's certainly one of the great times, and like my grandfather used to always say, you got to own them to make the money, and I'm a true believer in that. You got to own the product to make the money. I'm going to turn it over to Parker. He's got a few words. We'll get right underway.
Well, welcome everybody here today. It's always an honor and a pleasure for me to be involved in this program. Me and Dustin come out here a couple times a year. We help pick the cows. We come out and do a picture day, and it's always been an enjoyable event, and really like all the consigners and everybody involved with the program. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the sale offering day. We'll go ahead and turn in, walk in this lot 1 heifer, and I think this grid maker heifer is very unique. If you study EPD packages, this grid maker daughter is the only one of 3 females in the breed with her combination of CD, yearling weight, scrotal, heifer, pregnancy, hair shed, marbling, and ribeye. Those all are very, very important traits. This female's got a nice look to her. She comes to you at a 9 CD, 142 at a year. She's a $427 C with over a 2 for marbling. I think there's a lot of upside in this female out of the same great cow family that brought us the Rampage Bull. Here's the lot 1 female.
All right, what do we kick off here? The powerful grid maker out of the Deadwood daughter, phenomenal, big old body, got some muscle to her, got some shape, and Parker told you all about the EPD profile. That grid maker semen's pretty hard to come by, and when it does, it's awful expensive. But here's one. You get to buy her in her entirety right here. She's selling open to you. All right, the great lot 1's hired by the great grid maker. All right, so you can move at 10,000. Here to be 10, here to be 10, 10, 5, 50, 5, 50, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 8, 5, 85, 85, now 9, now 95, 10, now 5, I turned her to be 10, 10, 5, now 11, now 5, then I turned her to be 5, 5, now 12, now 5, I told her to be 12, I got 12 right here to be 12, 5, I told her to be 5, 35, 5, 12,500 those were 5, 13, 13, now 5, I turned her to be 5, 35, 13,500 those were, I got 13 right here, 13, 5, I turned her to be 5, 5, crack that gate, let her run, 13, 5, I turned her to be 5, 13, the first one's always the hardest one, but you don't find them like that every day, 13, 5, I turned her to be 5, 13,000, they may get higher as the day goes on, 13, 5, I turned her to the 5, 13,500 those where, I sold her 13,000 right here.
Bar number 613.
613 Wilkes Ranch. Here comes lot 2.
Here's lot 2. Here's the Winchester, long spine, very attractive, super sound off all fours. She's Cavendish growth and performance. She is the only female in the entire Angus breed with her combination of CD, yearling weight, hair shed, heifer pregnancy, dollar M, marbling, and ribeye. Very unique EPD profile here. This is a neat heifer. She's a Winchester out of a regiment. Bright future, lot 2.
All right, here's lot 2. Big time Cavendish spread. High dollar C, $3.95. Lot 2 said to be 10,000. I did here to be 10. Her to be 10 to 10 to 10. Said to be 550, 550, 500. I said down to 57. I said here to 7. I said her to the 7,000. I said here to 7. I said her to the 7. Put him in at 6. Now 5. I got 6 right here on the phone. 65, 7. I said here to 7. Got to be 7 on the phone. 65 right here to be 7. I said here to 7. I said her to the 7,000. 65, 7. 65, 7. I said here to 7. I said her to the 7,000. I said, you're out on the wire, going to be 7,000. Let her walk outside. I said, here it is. I said, her to the 7,000, 7,000. All in, all done. I sold her 6,500.
She's going to go to Krause's in Tennessee, 649. 649.
649 Krause's in Tennessee by. Thank you. I go to lot 3.
Lot 3. This is a powerhouse. I love this female. She had the unfortunate incident of losing her pregnancy about a month and a half ago. Steve called me one day and was all upset. But this female's got lots of potential. I love the look, the type, and kind in this one. She's a breakthrough fireball. And then you study her EPD sets. It's second to none. 13 CED. She's a 184 Marb, 128 ribeye with a $95 M, a 406 C. She's extremely low dollar energy. I like this female a lot. Here's lot 3.
All right, he guarantees it'll be a breeder with a powerful breakthrough, good body, good build. Selling open to you today. Cavendish spread, $406 C. All right, give me 10,000. I tend to here to be 10. Her to be 10, 10, 10, 2 to 10, 550, 500, this is 10, 500, 7. I said 500, 5 right in the middle, 885. Give me 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15 to the 16. Having out here 16, 15 to the 16,000. I got 15 with Renell, going to be 16,000. Having give me 15.5. I got 15 out here to be 15.5 on the phone. 15.5, 15,500 those where. Having out here to be 5, 15,000. I got 15 out here, going to be 15.5 outside. Having out here to be 5, 15,500 those where. Got 15 right here to the left, going to be 15.5. Having out here to be 5, 15,500 those where. I sold her 15,000. Curtis Schaefer buys.
Lot 4, what a beauty queen.
646, thank you.
What a beauty queen is this Wildcat daughter out of a jet black. Goes back to that great enamel cow, 242, the $120,000 female come through Wilkes. Here's a female laid down, had that faithful heifer calf. What a beauty she is. Unique design in that one. This is a neat pair of cattle right here, 4 and 4A. Heifer calf.
All right, she's got the heifer kid. Then bring the babies. You talk about a beautiful designed Wildcat daughter right here. All right, she's got the faithful side born October 1st. Had to be 10,000. I tell it her to be 10. Her to be 10 to 10. 5, 50, 500, 50, 500, 5, 6, 5, 7. I said 500, 5, 8, 85. H right here, 85, 85, 500, H right here, 8500 those where. H right here, 85, 85, 500, 8500. H right here, 85, 9. 85 here to be 9, 85, 9, 85 9. Let her walk outside. 85 here to be 9,000. And he give me 7.5. Now 9. That's enough here to be 9. Got to be 9,000 on the wire. 87.5 speed. 9,000. That's enough here to be 9. Got to be 9. Now 2.5. Now 2.5 to 5. That here to be 95. Here 95. 9,500. Don't make them like that over there. Got 9 with Chisholm. 95. Down to here with 95. You're got 9 with there. 95. You're out, John, in Tennessee. Going to be 9,500 those where. Down to here to be 5. Here 9,500 those where. 9,500. I sold your way, Chisholm. 9,000. 640, thank you. All right, turn the page, go to 5A and B.
We're going to bring you two sisters in here. These are the maternal sisters of the Great Salvation, one of the most impactful bulls ever in the Angus breed. This A heifer comes to you at a 378C, really attractive look. The B heifer has 17 different traits.
Open your gate, let the other one in.
The B heifer has 17 different traits in the top 20%. She's over $400 C with a 157 marb and a 104 ribeye. Unique package. Maternal sisters of the Great Salvation.
All right, 5A, 5B, take choice, 1 or 2, everybody take both maternal sisters of the Great Salvation. All right, so they give me about 10,000. I did it here to be 10, her to be 10, to 10, 5, 55, her, 55, 100, 5, 7, 100, 5, 7, 100, 5, 8,000. I said 8, now 85, now 9, now 9, now 5, now her to be 95, her, 95, 5, now 7, now 7, now 10. I did it here to be 10, her, 10, to 10, to 10, now 10, 5, now 10, 5, 11. I did it here 11, her, to her, 11,000. I did it here 11, her, to her, 11,000, I've had 11, 5, 11, 5, 12, I've had heard of the 30, ton of 2, now 5, 5, 5, 12, 5, 13, I'd have heard of 13, her 13, heard of the 13, now 5, 5, 5, 14, I've heard 14, her 14, heard of the 14,000, I've heard 14, her 14, heard of the 14,000, now 5, I've heard 5, her 14, 5, now 15, I've heard 15, her 15, heard of the 15,000, I've heard of 15, her 15, heard of the 15, now 5, haven't heard, we say it's 15, 5, haven't heard to be 5, heard, we say on the wire, Kansas going to be 15,500 dollars worth. I've had her to be 500. You've had her to be 15,500 dollars worth. I sold them on the phone 15,000. Matt Myers, which one do you want? Takes A. Hobson buys, thank you, Ryan. Travis. We'll say the 5B, the 5B, the ambitious. All right, $400 here. Had been 550, $500 where 5B is a boy, 555, 6 now 5. That's her 30, 75, her 75, now 7. That's her 30, so there's 75. You're on the wire, going to be 7,065 in the bag, going to be 7, now 5. That's 75, now 8, now 5, 85, 9, 85, her to be 9, 85, 9, now 5, now 5, take it 10. That her to be 10, now 5, that 10, 5, 11. That 10, her got 10, 5, and 3, going to be 11, now 12. 11, here to be 100, give me 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11's in the back, let them walk outside. 11, here to be 5, 11, 5, now 12, now 12, now 12, now 5. I 12, here, 5, 30, 5, 30, got 12 in the back, it'll be $12,500 where. I 12, here to the 5, 30, 5, 30, 5, so 12,000, Matt Myers. 651. Pollard Farms buys, thank you. All right, turn the page, go to lot 6.
We go to lot 6. Here's the Heat Seeker, moderate, stout, easy fleshing, out of the Clarity hometown, unique pedigree, 18 CD, a -26 birth with a 194 marble and a 413C. This one's got a unique set of numbers here. Lot 6.
All right, 6 up powerful. He's your daughter. All right, said to give me about 10,000. I did it here to be 10, her to be 10, to 10, said to be 5, 50, 500, her 5,500, 5,000, now 5, now 7, now 7, 500, 7,500, 7, 75, now 500, 5, 8, now 5, 8, 30, 5, now 9, now 10, now her to be 10, now 11, 12, 11, her to be 10, 12,000, 11, I'm going to be 13. I got 12 right here. 13,000. Give me 12.5. 12's right here. 12.5. 13. That's right here. Your band, you're going to be 13,000. 12.5's here to the crowd. 13 to 5. I 13 here to be 13.5. 13,500 those were. I 13 here to the let it rock outside. I got 13 right here in the wire. Going to be 13.5. I 13 here to be 5. 5 sold them on the wire. 13,000. Pierce Angus. Thank you, Van. 13,601.
Lot 7, another unique numbered package here. 17 to 159 on the spread with a 154 marbling. She's $406 C with a $75 M. 13 different traits in the top 10%, and she's a top 3% for foot scores. Unique female, lot 7.
All right, the foundation by mine. Lot 7 said have been 555. I've heard her to be 5,500. Oh, her 5,500, 6,000. Now 5. That's her here to 75, 7. Now 5. That's not her to be 75. Her 75, 500, 75. Now 8, now 8, now 5. 8, 35, now 9, now 9, now 5. Her to be 95, 10, 7, 7, now 10. I 10, her to be 10, 10, now 5. I got 10, her to be, he got 10 right here to her. Going to be 10 punches outside. I 10, her, you're out on the wire too. Going to be 10,500. I 10, her to be 10, 5, 11, 10, 5, 11, 10, 5, 11, 11, now 5. 11, her 5, 12. 11, her to the 12, 30, 12,000, 12,000, 12,000. So they're 11,500. 681. Thank you. Bid on a bunch of them today. Thank you. Go to lot 8.
8 is out. We'll go to
out.
9. Here's a Kindred daughter. She's soggy stout, more powerful than a lot of them. This one's out of a Huckleberry, out of the great Isabel tribe. She's over $400 C with a nice growth curve. She's 167 marbling, but best yet, she's a $97 in with a minus $8 in. This one will make a cow, lot 9.
Wow, powerful Kindred daughter. Huh? Can you let 9 in, guys? Let the next one in.
Let's sell 9 first.
We're going to sell 9 first. Disregard 9A. We'll sell her second. Is that 9? There she is. All right, lot 9. Pie, the powerful Kindred daughter.
Kindred right there.
All right, here we go. 550, 500, 500, 550, 500, 550, 500, 550, 500, 6,005. That's her here to city 500, city 500, 7. That's her here to center, city 500. You're out on the wire, Ryan. Going to be 7,000. City 500, 7,000. Got 65 for it. Going to be 7,000. That's it. Here to center, city 500, 7,000. That's city 5 right here to be 7 on the wire. That's it right here to be center. Give me 67.5. Do it real quick. That's it right here to be 7.5. Now 7,000. Now 7,000. That's it. 700 7,000. 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. I sold her 6,750. 635.
Hey, here's
right,
the
go to your supplement
here's the
sheet.
9A. She's on the update sheet. She's the Kindred out of the West Point, out of the Lady Cow family. She's 0.3 to 128. She's a 156 marbling. She comes to you today at a 355 on the dollar C. She's over 219 for dollar B. Nice heifer, a Kindred out of the Lady Cow family, 9A.
She's on the bottom of the 3rd page. She's at the very bottom of the 3rd page you'd have picked up. 66 A's at the top and the added lots are right here at the bottom. 9A, the powerful Kindred daughter. Her eyes had been 555 where. I've heard her to be 55 her, 55 her, 550, $500 where. I've heard her to be 55 her, 55 her, 6,000. I've heard her to 55 her, 6,000. Let them walk outside. Give me 6, now 5. That's her to 55 her, 55 her. Got 6 in the back, 6,500. Where I say here to the 500, give me 2.5 to help you. I say here to 2, now 5. I get city 500, city 500 to 560, $500 where 2.5 high, now 7. I said here to center, city 500 7,000. I said here to center, city 500 7,000, 7,000. Sold her 6,500 on the phone. 674.
I
Thank
like
you, Matt.
this next
10.
Kindred. This lot 10 female is soggy stout. She's got cow family behind her with that great super mom on the bottom side. Look at the growth in the female. Top 1% for weaning yearling at 103 and 173. Big time scrotal, $377. See, you won one to make herd bulls. This one will do it. Here's lot 10.
Wow, big old body, big spread thing. My, lot 10 said have been 555. I've heard to be 5,500, 5,500, 5,000, 560, 500, now 7, now 5. That's 7,500, 5,885. Each at 35, 35, 5, now 9, now 9, now 10, now 10, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 11, 11, 5, 5, 12, 5, 12, 5, 13. I don't heard to be 13, 13, 13,000, 13, 5. I've heard 5, got 13 right here in the front, gonna be 13, 5. I've heard 13, 5, 14. I've heard 14, 5, 14, 14,000, 14,000. Let them walk outside. Now 5. I've heard you're out in Texas, gonna be 14,500, 14's in the crowd, 5. I've heard 5, 14, 5, 15. I've heard 15, 15, 15,000, 15,000. I sold her on the wire, 14,500. Cox Ranch. Thank you, Matt, Bill. Good luck on your sale Wednesday.
Ezekiel's
Lot 11.
Ezekiel's are some of the highlights out at the vintage sale this fall. These Ezekiel cattle are moderate, stout. They got a really good look. This one's out of a great Salvation daughter. She comes to you with a 0.5 to 132 spread. She's over a point for Martin Ribeye. She's a 98 on the dollar M. Lot 11.
All right, lot 11, time of the great Ezekiel. All right, here we go, 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 55, her to 550, $500 where. I've heard her to be 55, her 55, her to 550, $500 where. Settlement 5,000. I've heard her to 5, her to 5, give me 5,000 where. I've heard her to 5, now 55. I got 55, her 55, her to 5, give me 2.5. Here we go. I've heard her to 10, her, let her rock. Outside, you talk about once, elegant front, are going to make a beautiful cow. Give me 5,250. I've heard to be 2.5, $5,250 where 5,250. I sold her 5,000. 691. Thank you, sir. Turn the page.
Lot 12. Here's the preeminent. This is a female has a very unique combination of marbling and ribeye. She's 178 marb, 161 ribeye. Big time growth potential. She's over $402 C. Look at the good DNA data on this heifer from the Markhams. Lot 12.
All right, here's lot 12, the pyramid $1, $402 says, had been $555. I've heard here to be 55, her 55, to 550. You want marble, for 55, take you 6,000. I've hit out here, sir, her 55 to the 6,000. I've hit 500, 6,000 where? I've hit out here, sir, her 55 to the 6,000. Give me 7.5, here we go. I've hit out here, he said, her 55 to the 7.5, 5,750. I've 55, 57.5. I've hit out here, he said, now 6,000, now 6,000, now 2.5. I said 2.5. Now city 5 to 5 7. I say 7 now 2.5 2.5 5. I heard is 5 to 5 8 now 5 8 I heard 5 to 5 85 to 9 85 give me 7.5 87.5 85 to the 7.5 9. That's never heard 85 out here to be 9 Chisholm 85 here gonna be 9 85 out here to be 9 outside 85 here to be 9 give me 7.5 first on B 87.5 8,750. I sold her 8,500 8,500. $681? No, that wasn't it. Was it $681?
I thought it was 9. My nuts.
Okay, $681. All right. 13.
Lot 13's a visionary out of the Salvation. Goes back to the good Rampage. 149 on the marbling, 121 on the ribeye. Look at the growth. Top 1% for weaning at over 100. 19 different EPDs in the top 25% on this one. Pretty balanced. Lot 13.
Wow. Power performance over 100 for weaning, 165 earlier in the year. Lot 13 said it been 550, 500 where. I've heard her to be 55, her 55, 550, 500 where. I've heard her to be 55, her 55. Where you going to find them a spread like there? You just give me 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 55. Got 5 with the radio going to be 50, 500 where. I've heard her to be 55. Give me 2.5. I've heard her to be 10 of her to be 5,002 now 55. I heard him 55. Her 55. I got 2.5 on the wire. 5,500. You got to be 7.5. 57.5. You're out of the wire too. 57.5. 5,750. Now 6,000. That's enough here. 6. Now 2.5. That's her here to be 10. Her to be 2.5. You got 6 on the wire. 2.5. Now 5. That's going to be city. You're out on the wire. Going to be 6,500 outside. That's going to be city 5. Her city 500. We say here going to be 6,500. Those were now 7. That's enough here. He said, I said 7,000. 7,000. So there's 6,500 going. Thanks, Carrie Dunn. 714-6,500. Thank you, sir.
Lot 14, Salvation Generation. Goes back to that great Cantrell Creek cow. They put tons of growth and performance in them. This one's top 3% for weaning, 2% for yearling. She's 107 carcass weight with a $370 C. You want growth and performance? Here she is. Lot 14.
You talk about one built like a tank. I love the Salvation daughter. My pies had been 555. I've heard her to be 55 to 5, 6,000. I've had her to 5, 7, says her. Now 5. That's another her. He said, 75 to 5, 7,500 where. That's another to 5. You're right at 7. Now 5. That's another here to be 5. You're out in Kansas. It's going to be 7,005. She's a bull maker. That's another here to 5. To 5. Slide in there at 2.5. You'll do it real quick. Let her rock outside. That's another here to 10. Her to be 2.5. 7. 7,250. Now 5. That's going to be 75. Her to 5. 7,500 where. That's here to be 75. To 5. 7,500. I sold her 7,250. Thank you, Drake. Headed to Kansas. The Rao family 705.
Lot 15, you want some power in her. This fault-free daughter out of the Powerball back to the Blackbird tribe. She's got lots of power, bone, and mass. She's got a unique EPD profile. She's in the top 1% for weaning weight, yearling weight, mature weight, carcass weight. This is a unique female here in the top 2% for beef and dollar C. Fault-free Powerball, lot 15.
All right, 15. Lots of power. Big old shred. 15 said have been 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55 to 5, 6,000. Now 5. I said her 75 to 5, 7, 7, 5. That's 75 to 5, 8,000. 80, 85, 9, 9. 85 going to be 9. Now 5. Now I heard to be 95. Her 95 to 5. Now 10. Never heard we got 95. Just going to be 10,000. Be 7.5 on it. Never heard to be 7.5. Now 10. I 10 here to be 10. Her 10 to 10 to 10. Now 5. I 10 here to be 10 to be 10 to 10, 10,250. Let her rock. I 10 here to be 10 of her. 10,250. 10,250. I sold her 10,000. She's Missouri bound 639. Thank you. Lot 16.
Lot 16. Evans. Evans Farm, staying here in Texas. Now we're going to get a nice set of these bred heifers. Me and Dustin really considered starting to sell with these bred heifers. We think this is an awful nice set. These 16 heifers, a crossfire out of a Monumental. She's 1.6 to 166. She's over a point for marbling and ribeye with a $370 C. This is a unique heifer that has 19 different traits in the top 20%. She's safe to heat seeker. She's due in February. All the work's done in a future donor prospect like 16.
All right, she's safe to heat seeker. Going to give right there the first part of February. Lot 16 with a powerful set of red heifers. Give me 10,000. I did it here to be 10, 30, 10 to 10, 5, 50, 500, 50, 5, 6,005. That's her here, 65, 200, 7. That's her here to 700, 5, 8,000. That's it, here, now 5, now 9, 85, here to be 9, 85, 9, now 5. Now here to be 95, here, 95. You're out of the way. Going to be 9,500 those where. Now here to be 5, 30, 5, 9,500 outside. Now here to be 530, 5. I promise you, bred heifers are going to get higher. 95, now 10. Now 10, now 5, 10, 5, here out of the wire, going to be 10, 5, at 10, at here to be 530, 5, 10,500 those where, at 10, 10, 5, what do you say, Kerry? At 10, at here to be 530, 5, 10,500 those where, I sold her 10,000 right here.
Going to Utah, 609.
609, thank you, go to 17.
17, she's another crossfire. Calvary goes back to the great 9Q23 donor on the bottom side. Big time marbling at 157. Over a 137 scroll with a 146 of the year. She's safe to the popular crick. Crick Steamer's been bringing it to over $1,000 a unit, so people just cannot get their hands on it. This is a unique mating. She can lay down and have you a great one now. Lot 17.
All right, 17 crossfire. Safe Crick going to care right here February 3rd. All right, 555, 6,005. That's her here, 65, 65, 75. That's another here to be 535, 575 those where. Now 8. That's another here. Now 585, 9. 85 here to be 9, 85, 9. Now 5. Now here to be 95, 95, 95. 9s with radio going to be 9,500. Safe Crick. Now here to be 95. Crack that gate, let her run. 9,500. Now here to be 530. Give me 2.5, so help her. Now here to be 2.5. Here to be 2.5. 9,250. I sold her 9,000. Your way, Radio Monty. Mark them by 608 MJM. Thank you. Lot 18. Lot 18.
Another crossfire. This one here, she's 0.4 to 118. She's a 189 marbling. She's safe to that breakthrough son. Going to kill the end of February, 1st of March. It's a unique mating here. Neat heifer 18.
All right, 18. Crossfire right here. Big old body things that have been 550, 500 those where. I've heard her to 55, 500 to 550, 500 4.5 months long, 5,500. I've heard her to be 5,500 to her, 5,500 to 6,000. I've had out here, so her 5,500 to 6,000. I got 55 right here, going to be 6,000. I've had out here, so her 5,500 to 6,000, going to be 7.5. I've had out here, he said, I've heard 5,500 to 7.5, 5,750, 55, 7.5 outside. I've had out here, he said, I've heard 5,500 to 7.5, 5,750, 5,750. I sold her 5,500, 5,500. 691, go to 19, right across.
19, another crossfire. This one's got a nice look. Neat pedigree on the bottom side, a little outcross. 127 marb, 127 ribeye with a 14 CD. She's safe to the fairway bull. She's going to have the heifer calf in March.
All right, here's 19, safe with a heifer calf with a belly, big bodied, easy flesh and says. Had been 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 55, her 55. If you want one big bodied, easy flesh and kind, grab one up here, 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 55. A big time Kevin. Give me 5,000. I've heard her to be 530, 55, 6,000. I've had here, so her 6,000, 55, so here going to be 6,000. Where I've had here, so her give me 7.5, 6,000, 6,005. That's 7.5, now 6,000. That's enough here, so her so the 6,000, now 2.5. That's her here to be 2.5, her to be 2. Let her rock outside. 6 is right here, my section going to be 6,000. 2 better heifer than that. Big spread, Kevin E's give me 2.5. That's her here to be 2.5, 6,250. I sold her right here, 6,000.
Friendship Farms, 611.
611 Friendship buys. Go to lot 20.
20 soggy, deep, powerful, 152 marbling, 11 CD to 161 in a year. This one will make herd bulls all day long. She's safe to Ezekiel, going to have that heifer calf in her belly in January, lot 20.
All right, Kevin, he's going to come right there in January. Set up in 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 555. Now 6,000. I've heard out here, sir. Her 6,000. I've heard out here, sir. Her 6 now 5. That's her to be 55. Her 6,500. 60 can be 2.5. So help you. That's her to the 10 of her. Be 2 to 2. Let her walk outside. 6 to 2.5. Now 5. Now 7. That's her to the 7,000. 65. 7 can be 7.5. 67.5. Now 7,000. Now 7,000. Now 2.5. That's another here to be 10 of her. To be 2.5. I sold her 7,000 right here.
Going to Utah.
Utah bound 609. Thank you. Turn the page. Go to lot 21. Fireball.
Gotta keep up my paperwork. Hold on, folks. Lot 21 is in here next. Here's the Fireball out of the Huckleberry. I think it's an awful good female. She got some look to her. She's powerful. She's stout. She's a 177 Marv with a 388 on the C. She's safe to that majority son. She's going to calve in March. Here's lot 21.
All right, 21, 3.5 months along. Lot 21 said have been $550 where I've heard her to be 55, her 550, $550 where I've heard her to be 55, her 55, said have been 5,000, now 55, now 6,000. Have it out here, sir. You're out going to be 6,000, 7.5, now 6, now 5. That's her here to 75, 7. That's her here 7, now 5. That's another 75, 2.5, now 5 to 5, 8,000, now 5, 85, 9, 85 to 9, now 5, 10. Have her here to be 10, to be 10 to 10 to 2 to 10,000, now 10, now 5. I turn it here to be 10, 5, 10,000, $500 where outside. 10's it, 10, 5. I turn it here to be 5, 10,000, $500 where sold her 10,000.
Smith Valley Angus, buyer number 615.
615 Smith Valley buys. Thank you. Go to 22.
22 Fireball Iron Horse from 7H. Look at the Kevinese 14 CD with a $372 C over a point from Marvin Ribeye. She's safe to the popular Breakthrough Son at ST Wizard. She's doing January, lot 22.
All right, 22. Safe hey out of Wizard. Bye-bye, Kevinese. Females that have been 550, $500 where I've heard her to be 55, her 555, 6,000. I've heard out here, sir, her 55 on the wire, going to be 6,000. I've heard out here, 6, now 5. That's her here, 55, her 55, you're out on the wire. Alvin 65, 7. That's her here, he said, her 75, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, now 5. That's another here to be going to be 75. Alvin got 7 in the crowd, 7,500. You're out on CCI, going to be 7,500. Let her walk outside. That's another 75. Now 8,000. That's another here to 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. So there's 7,500. Alvin, you're the winner. 606 at 7,500. Go to 23.
23. Here's a Fireball Acclaim. You want power, you want stoutness, you want performance. This one's got it. Top 5% for weaney weight, yearling weight. She's $372 C. She's going to have that bull kept by fire away in April, lot 23.
All right, 23. Got a bull kept for the bellies. Had been 550, $500 where I've heard who to be 55, 55, 6,005. That's her 75, 5 to 7, now 5. That's another 75, her 75, 5, 8,000, now 5. 8 said her 85, 85, now 9, now 9, now 9, 85. Got 8 right here to be, you give me 85, now 9. Now 5, now 95, now 95, 9's right here, 95, now her 95, let it rock, outside, give me 2.5, so heavy, now her to be 2, now her to be 2.5, 9,250, sold her 9,000 right here.
She is going to 609.
609, thank you. All right, let's go to lot 24.
24, the set apart female out of the Goalkeeper. She's 2.4 to 146 with a $397 C. She's a 165 Martin with a 91 M. She's safe the majority son. She's going to calve in March, lot 24.
All right, lot 24, bumping right here to $400 C. Bye-bye, 24, said have been 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 55, 6,000, now 5, now 7, now 5, now 8, now 75 to 8, 85, 85, 8,500, 85, 9, 85, gonna be 9, now 5, now her to be 95, her 95, got 9 right here, gonna be $9,500, her gonna be 2.5, now her to be 10, her gonna be 2.5, let her walk outside, 9's it, 2.5, now her to be 10, her gonna be 2.5, 9,250, sold her 9,000.
She's going to double barrel 617.
617 double barrel Tennessee bound. Lot 25. Lot 25.
25 is the speedball female out of the Greater Good, back to that all-time great donor, 7803. This female is 157 margin with a 386C. She's Kevin's Growth Performance. Going to Kevin March to the breakthrough, son. 25.
All right, 25. Big old spread. Lots of marbled. High should have been 555. I've heard her to be 55, 6. Now I've heard her to 57. That's her to be 7, now 5. That's not her to be 5. Heard he got 7 right here. Said he heard to 5, 8,000. That's not her to be 8, now 5. He said her to 5, heard to 5, 85. Give me 2.5. I'll trade with it. He said her to 2, now 5. Hey, you just got to ask her sometime, Chisholm. 2.5, 85. I heard 85 to 5. The crack that gate, let her run 85. 500 to 85, 8,500, 8,250. 621. Thank you, guys.
All right. Here's 25X, added lot. She's a good gracious out of a Titus. She is safe and Kev to the popular majority bull. She's going to Kev in January. She's 2-0 to 140 on the spread, over a point for marble and ribeye. She's $338 C lot 25A. Brad Heifer doing January to majority.
All right, she's on your supplement sheet. She's on the bottom of the one page. 25A, she's safe and care of the majority. Our price, here we go. 25A is an apple. Our price had been 555. I've heard her to be 5,500. Her 5,500. 6,500. 7. Now 5. That's when I heard he said 7,500. 7,500. 8,000. 8 now 5. 8 said 30. Good 85. She's a good 85. 9. 85 her to be 9. 85 9. Let her walk outside. 85 9,000. I got 85 I heard. She's going to be 9. 35 9,000. 87 half. 85 heard. He said 35 7 half. 8,750. I sold her 8,500, 8,500.
Number?
623 and 624.
Now we're going to bring you
26 and 20. Speed 2 of them coming in.
Split pair. We're going to bring a cow and a calf. Here's the Clarity daughter out of the Payton. Goes back to the great Rita 9067 female. She's 1-2 to 164. She's 367C. She's going to Kev in the end of January, 1st of February to the Promise Keeper bull, one of the up-and-coming bulls, the full brother to Crick and Warrior. She's got the Mahomes Heifer Kev on her side. Look at this set of numbers. 8 CD to 172 spread. 193 margin with a $424 C. Pick and choose here. 2 unique females.
All right, pick and choose. Double take bow 26, 26A. Cow safe Promise Keeper. All right, give me 10,000. I 10 to be 10, 30, 10 to 10, 5, 5,500, 55, 5, 5, 7. That's her 37, 5, 8, 85, 9, 85, 9, 10, 10, 10,000. Now her to be 10, 7, now 12. 12, 13. That's about 13, 13. They got 12 right here, bones. That's going to be 13,000. You're out on the wire. Going to be 13, 12, 13. That's going to be 13, 13. Give me 12,500 where? That's 12, 5, 13, 12, 13. Now 5. That's going to be, you're out on the wire. 13, 5, 14. That's going to be 14, 14. You're out on the wire. Going to be 14,000. 13, 5, Z. Kerry, James, Van, you're all out. Going to be 14,000. That's going to be 14, 14,000. 13, 5, 14. Don't want to sell you out, guys. Got to go 13, 5, 14. Now 14, 5. 14, 5, 14, 5, 15. Hello. 15, 15. Your carry going to be 15,000. 14, 5, 15, 14, 5, 15,000. 15, 15. What do you say, carry? Going to go 15,000. 14, 5, 15, 14, 5, 15. Hold in, hold on. So choice 14,500. Pierce C. Angus by 601. Thank you, Van. Just click as you know which one you want.
26 or 26. Just click on the number, Van. I'm going to make the choice of A. Yep. So we're going to sell the cow.
All right, we got 14.5 to buy 601.
Here's the cows. Here's the Clarity female. Just produced her, and she saved to another $400 C in Promise Keeper. big time potential on the calf. She's going to lay down and have. Here's lot 26.
All right, 26. Here we go. Say Promise Keeper, $550, $500 where I've heard her, $500, $550, $500, 6,005. That's her, here's $500, $700, $575, 8. That's what I heard her, $700, 8,000, 85, 80, 85, 9, 85, heard to be 9, 5, 95, 10. Never heard her to be 10, heard it, 10. She just raised up $14,500 heifer, got 95, 10. Never heard it, 10, heard it, 10. Let her walk outside 10, now 11, that 10 right here, 11, now 12. When I heard it, 12, heard it, you're out on the wire, going to be 12,000. When I heard it, 12, heard it, I got 11 right here, 12, 13. I heard it to be 13, 13, be 12, 5, 12, 5, 12, 5, 12, 5. Yeah. Now 13. I told her to be 13. You're out of the wire. Going to be 13,000 carry. I told her to be 13. Now 5. 13, 5. Hold in. Hold on. I sold her 13,000 carry done by thank you 714. Look for their good event 27.
Here's the Eagle Daughter out of the K263 Blackbird tribe. She's 366C. She's safe to Promise Keeper. She's going to calve in February. On her side's a Captain Daughter that has an impeccable set of numbers. 8 CED to 186. She's a 131 Marb. She's a 114 carcass weight. She's a $415 C. She's got more top 1% than any female on the sale today. This is a very unique heifer, 27A.
All right, 27A, say Promise Keeper. All right, here we go, 550, 500, sit down, 557. That's that 37, 500, 580, 85, 9, 5, 10, 10, 11. That's that 11, 11, 12, 11, so 20, going to be 12,000. Now 13. I know it to be 13, 13, 14, you're out on the wire, going to be 14,000. After that, 14, you're out Virginia, you're out Missouri, 13 to 30, going to be 14,000. After that, 14,000, hold in, hold on, to 14. I'm right there with Riedel. 13, asking 14.
How about 13,250? Come on, man. I'm going to get in trouble anyway.
Well, he's going to be mad at me.
All right, how about 13,500?
I'll take that. 13,500, 14. Now 5. Do it again. 14,500. 14,500. 14,500. 14,000 power of those where I sold it to the gentleman in the back. 14,000. Takes the heifer calf. 721. Thank you, sir. He took 27A. We're going to say the cow.
Now we're going to say the cow. She's safe to Promise Keeper.
All right, 27, say Promise Keeper. Just a 2-year-old. All right, said have been 555. All right, 55, 555, quit it. All right, here to be 55, 550, 555, 6,000. After that, here's 55, 6,000, 55, here, 6,000, where she just raised 6, now 5, 7, Chisholm. That's her 37, that's what he says, 7,000. That's that 37, I said 7,000. Let him walk outside, going to be 7,000. Now 5, now 8, now 5. 8 at 35, 8,500. You're out going to be 85. 8 to 85 time. 85 to be 9, 85 time, 85 time, 85 time. Hold in, hold on. What do you say? I sold her 8,500, 8,500.
4 sons, 612.
612, the newlywed. All right, 28 and 28A.
28, here's the Fireball female. She's safe 5 months to the Wildcat Sunbook Kevin in February. She's got the alternative calf on her side. That's 387 on the C with a big spread and lots of marbling. Pick and choose, 28 or A.
All right, 5 months along, 28 or 28 days. It'd have been 555. I've heard her to be 55, 550 those where I've heard her to be 55, 6,000. I've heard that here's her, we got 55 and 30, going to be 6,000 where I've heard that here's her, 6,000, give me 7.5. Here we go. Have it at Hoodie, said I'm here for the 7.5, 5,750. Have it at Hoodie, said I'm here for the 7.5, 5,750. I sold. I'm sorry, I said sold. 5,500. Which one? Takes the count. 5,500. 637. I will say that alternative heifer calf. All right, here cavities, big spread, $387 C, 555. I've heard who to be 55, 550, 500. Selling the heifer calf, 28A, 555. I've heard who to be 55, 550, 500 where I've heard who to be 55, said been 5,000. I've had a bid, 5 to go, 5,000. I've heard who to be said been 330, 535, 4, now 45, now 5. I've heard who to the 5, 5,000. 45, now 55. Outside here, let them walk. Outside, 55, gonna be 2. I'll let you be 2.5 on the wire if you want to do it real quick. Let them walk. Outside. Outside here, to be 2.5. 5,250. I sold her 5,000. 691 buys again, 29 and 29A.
Here's the Aristotle daughter. She's safe in Kev the Able. She's going to Kev there in February. She's 353 on the C with a 14 CED and a 141 marbling. She's got the Clarity Kev on her side. That's right at $390 C with a good look. 29.29.
All right, 29 and 29. Hey, oh hi, here we go. Clarify. I tell you, them clarifies are big body. We sold a set of bulls, be paternal sibs of that heifer. Wow. You talk about a set of bulls. 29, 29 days. That'd have been $550 where? I've heard who to be $500, $550 where? I've heard who to be $500, $550, said have been 5,000. I've been, to go. I got your sir. Now 55. I took 5 over there. We're just going to be 5,500. Now 6,000. Now 5. Now 65. Now 7. Now 7. Now 5. That's another 75. 7,500 where? Now 8,000. Now 8,000. 7,500, 8,000. Hold in. Hold on. 7,500, 8,000. I sold him in the back. Choice 7,500. Matt Meyer. 674 took the heifer calf. 674. We get 75.
The cow, she's safe, going to Kev the Able
All right,
in February.
We'll say the cow. You look at the pedigree. That bull's almost a $400 C. She's bred to lot 29. All right, so it'd have been 555. I've heard who to be 5,500. I got you, sir. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,005. I said who is 5,500. Her city 500. 7. I said right here. He said, I said 7,000. Let them walk outside. Be 7.5. Say help you. I said that here. He said, her city 7.5. 6,750. I said that here. He said, her city 7.5. 6,750. I sold it right there, 6,500. 672. Thank you, sir. Turn the page. Go to lot 30.
Ooh, now we're going to get these spring-bred cows. Leading off this, a nice hometown daughter, moderate, attractive. She's safe to that Able bull. She's going to calve the end of January, 1st of February. She's got a nice number set. She's 186 marbling, over a $109 feedlot and a 369 C, lot 30.
Wow, another good-looking hometown daughter out of a highwayman. Wow, lot 30. Here we go. Save 5.5 pounds. That'd have been 555. I've heard her to be 55. 6,000. I've heard here's her. They got 55 on the wire. Going to be 6,000. I've heard here's her. 6,000. Give me 7.5 then. I've heard here's her. Took 7.5 per day. Going to be 6,000. Now 2.5. I said her to be 2. Your outlaw. You're going to be 6,250 outside. I said her to be 2.5. 62.5. I got you now 5, now 5, 65, now 7.5 right behind him, Jesse. 6,750. You did now 7, now 7, now 2.5. That's enough here to be 2.5, 7,250. I sold it right there in front. 7,000. Andy Holloway. 713. Thank you, guys. Go to 31. 31, the Promogen.
Promogen, another female's got a unique number set. She goes back to the great 802 donor on the bottom side. She's 121 marb with a 352 C. She's safe to that popular Promise Keeper bull. She's going to calve the end of January, 1st of February. It's a neat female here at 31.
All right, 31. Say, charge extras. I say, Promise Keeper. All right, here we go. 555. I've heard her to be 55. 555. 6,000. Now 5. That's her here. 75. 7.5. Now 7. That's another here. 7. Now 2.5. That's another here to be 2. Her to be 2. They got 7 of Jesse. Going to be 2.5. That's another here to be 2.5. Let her walk outside. 7,250. That's another here to her to be 2.5. Sold her 7,000. 7,000. 691 fires again. Thank you. 32.
The Voracious out of the Ariana tribe. Safe to Promise Keeper. She's going to calve the end of January. Nice spread in this female. Over a point from marbling ribeye. She's a 95 on the dollar M. You want one to make an excellent cow. Calf Razor Deluxe, lot 32.
All right, say, Promise Keeper 32, that'd have been 555. I've heard her to be 55, her 555, 6,005. I say, here's 55, her 55, now 7.5, now 7.5, now 7. I said that here, he said, they got 65 right here, too. You can be 7.5. All right, 65 right here, 67.5. 67.5, now 7,000, now 7,000, now 7,000, now 2.5, now 2.5. That's enough here to be 10 of her. Let her rock outside 7,250. That's enough here to 10 of her to be 2.5, 7,250. I sold her 7,000, 7,000. 672, thank you. Turn the page.
Lot 33, Salvation Discovery, Henrietta Pride. You can see 643 right there in the bottom of the pedigree. 352 on the C. She's safe to the Wildcat Sun. She's going to calve there in the end of January 1st to February. That Wildcat Sun's right at $400. See, unique mating here, unique set of numbers, Lot 33.
All right, neat bred female Salvation goes back to the great Henrietta Pride. Had been 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55. A good young female 555. 6,005. That's her 7,500. Her 7,500. 6,500. Those were. That's her to the 5. Her 5. Would be 2.5. That's her to the 10. Her to be 2. Here's about 2.5. Now 5. That's going to be 7,500. Her 7,500. 5 outside 2.5. So her to quarter going to be 6,500. Those were. That's her 7,500. Her 7,500. 5. You pay attention right here. Here's an awfully good female. Buy them as cheap as you can. But here's a pretty good buy. 6,500. That's her to be 7,500. Her 7,500. 5. 6,500. 6,500. Those where I sold her 6,250. 672 buys again. Go to
34. Sorry. Promogen out of a Calvary back to that 802 donor. This one's safe and calved a Promise Keeper. Going to calve the end of January, 1st February. Lot 34.
All right, here's lot 34. The Promogen Safe Promise Keeper set have been 555. I've heard her to be 5,500. Oh, her 5,500. 5,500. 7 has 6,000. That's enough here. So her to 6,000. That's her now 2.5. That's her to be 2. Going to be 2. Got 6 with her now. Going to be 6,250. Crack that game. And now 5. I'm going to be 7,500. Her 7,500. 6,500. And now 7. Now 7. 65 to 7,000. That's her here to 7. Now 5. Now 5 to the 5. 7,500. That's another here to be 530. 5 7,500. Those were. I sold her 7,000. 691 Pires again. 35.
Salvation Quanta back to the great 5319 donor served great, did really a great job here. She saved a Promise Keeper. Going to calve the end of January 1st to February. It's a unique mating here.
Wow, big old bodied stout mate female Salvation out of that good Quanta cow. Z love that cow. All right, 35 have been 5,500 those where I've heard who to be 5,500. Her 5,500. 5,500 those where I've heard Safe Promise Keeper 5,500. I've heard who to be 5,500. 5 7 6,000. That's enough here. So her to the 6,000. That's enough here. So her to the 6,000. Here's an awfully good buy, guys. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. That's her here to be 10. Her to be 10. You're out on the wire. Going to be 6,250. Let her rock outside. That's her here to 10. Her to be 2.5. Here's a buy. 6,250. I sold her 6,000. 662 at 6,000.
Hey, come back to the auction. Here's a front pasture kind right here. Here is one fancy breakthrough out of a Maverick. This one's got a really exquisite good look to her. She's got a great set of numbers, 11 CD to 156 with a 144 Marb. She's 357C. She's safe to the breakthrough, son. She's going to calve up here for the end of the year. Here's lot 36.
All right, here's lot 36. Say 7 months along. You talk about a beautiful female. Big body, big rib, very elegant. Awesome numbers across the board. 36 had to be about 10,000. That 10 to be 10. Her to be 10. 5, 50, 5, 50, 5, 5, 700, 5, 700, 5, 80, 5, 9. 9, 5, now 10, now 10, now 5, that 10 to be 10, 5, 5, 10, so right here going to be 10, 5. You talk about a donor right here, going to be $10,500 where that 10 to be 5, 10,500, let her walk. Lonnie going to be 10, 5 on the wire, 10, 10, 5, that 10 to be 5, 10,500 where 10, 5, 10, 5. I sold her 10,000.
609.
609 buys,
37 breakthrough. She's already laid down half us a little package here. She's got a little heifer calf on her side, born in September by the Exemplify son. She's 353 on the C with a nice spread. She's a 129 Marvin with a $90 M. Bright future in front of her. The calf's data's not on the update sheet, but the calf's been turned in. DNA's been sent off. Lot 37.
All right, 37, 9, 15, heifer calf, high breakthrough daughter again. Big old spread, cavities, had been 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her got a heifer calf aside, selling full pair, $5,500 where. 55, right here to 55 to the 6,000. Half of that here's her 55 to the 6,000. Half of that got 55 straight away, going to be 6,000 where. Half of that here's her 55 to the 6,000, going to be 7.5. Half 7.5, now 6,000, now 6,000, now 2.5, now 2.5. That's her here to be 10. Her let her rock out. outside. 6 is straight away, going to be 2.5. Now 5. Now going to be 75. 75 to 5. 7. That's her here. 75 to 7,000. Give me 67.5. 65 to 7.5. 6,750. She's got a heifer calf inside. 6,750. Sold her straight away. 6,500. 726. Thank you.
38, the voracious female laid down and had the hustler bull calf on her side. That calf's got a nice spread. DNA's been sent off. The cow herself comes to you at $146 a year and a $347 C with a $139 marbling bull calf pair. 38.
All right, here comes 38. No, the 38A, the DNA is back, Parker. 38A right here. Heat Seeker daughter, 379 on the dollar C on that heifer cab. High 38A. All right, here we head up in 555. All right, here, those calves are right here on your update sheets. If they have the little G Angus GS, they've been genomic. All right, head up in 555. All right, here to be 55, 6,000. Half it out here, so here to 6,000. Half it, 6,000 where? Now 5. That's her here, City 5. We got 6 on the wire. Give me 2.5. That's her here to the 10 of her to be 2 to 2. Let her walk outside. 6,250. That's her here to the 10 of her to be 2 to 2 to 2 to the 10. Now 5. City 5 here. Kansas, she's going to be 6,500. Got 2.5 in the back. Going to be 6,500. That's going to be City 5 here. City 5. You're out of the way. City 5 7. That's her here to be your 67.5. Now 7,000. Now 7,000. Now 7,000. That's her here to 7,000. I sold her on the wire. 6,750. She's headed to Kansas. BJ Angus 711. Whoa.
Sorry.
6750.
39 is a Fireball female out of a K263. She's got the bull calf on her side by Ezekiel. He is on your sheet here. No, he's on that. All right, he's not update, but the DNA has been sent off. Registration's been sent off. Look at the marbling on that cow at 187. Here's lot 39 pair.
All right, 39 pair, Fireball daughter. I got the Ezekiel bull calf, $550 where 55 to 5, 6 now 5. That's 75 to 5, 7 now 5. That's another here, 75 here, 75 to 5. No 8,000, now 8,000, 75. And they got 75, so they're going to be 8,000. That's another here, 75 to 8,000. Let her walk outside, 75 to 8,000. That's another here, 75 to 8,000. 8,000, hold in, 75 to 8,000. I sold her 7,500, 7,500. 726. All right, lot 40 Fireball daughter.
Lot 40 Fireball Admiral. She's springing up. Oh, yeah, she's springing up heavy. She's going to carry to the breakthrough, son, here pretty soon. Here's lot 40.
All right, here 40 Fireball heavy and calf. All right, save to the breakthrough, son. Said have been 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55 to 550. $500 where? I've heard her to be 55. Her 55 to 5. Said let's go 5,000. I've heard her to the big old body, beautiful thing to be 5,000. I've heard her to the I've heard 5,000. I've heard her heavy bread. Give me 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. Just a 2-year-old won't be 2 till the end of November. Give me 4,500. Take a 5. I've heard her to be 5,000. 4,500 over 5. 4,500 to 5,500 to 5. Let her walk 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55 to 5. 6,000. I've been out here to 6,005. That's her here. City 500. Her city 500 to 5. 6,500. 6,500. Sold her 6,000. As he searches for that number. Brothers are alike. Steve forgets his all the time, too. 41A.
Here's a dynamic daughter of an iron horse, 10 CD to 169 on the spread, 351 on the C. She's got the Tomcat heifer calf on her side. DNA's been sent off. It's a nice pair of cattle here, 41A.
I tell you what, these two dynamics we're selling back-to-back are awfully good females, pretty uttered, big-bodied, nice look to them. Got the heifer calf inside by the Tomcats. That have been 555. Thank you, 6,000. After that, here's her heifer to the 6,000. After that, 6, now 5. That's her heifer. 7,500 to her, 7,500 to 5, 6,500 to 75 to 7, up 5. That's another here, 75 here, 75. Got 7 up here, 7,500 be 2.5 will help you. That's another here to 10 of her to be 2. Let her walk outside, 7,250. That's another here to be 10 of her to be 2. Buying these good young females are growing the money for you. Got 7,000 right here, going to be 2.5. That's another here to be 10 of her to be 2. Now 5. Right here to 75. Now 7.5. 7.5. That's another hoodie, 7.5 to the 7.5. So 7,500, 7,500.
That goes 610 going to Lawton, Oklahoma to Weston K.
Weston strikes again, 42 and 42A.
Here's 42A, the dynamic daughter out of the regiment. Got the good-looking Ezekiel heifer calf on her side. Bringing nice fall pair. 42A.
All right, 42A. Set up in 550, 500, take it 6,000. Now 500, 57. That's her hoodie, 700 to 7,000. 500 to 8,000. That's another hoodie, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. 75 so Jesse, gonna be 8,000. That's another hoodie, 8,000. Now 5. Each had hoodie, 500, got 8 over 8,500, 8,500. Each had hoodie, 500. If I crack that game, that'll run, give me 2.5. Here we go. Each had hoodie. 2.5, 8,250. I sold her 8,000. Cox Ranch buys. Look for their good event on Wednesday. Thank you, Matt.
Yep, you'll like that one. Nice female. 43. I like this little captain daughter. I think she's got a nice look to her. She's moderate. Stacked. Got the heifer calf on her side by yours truly. The calf's not on the up. Yeah, it is. It's on the update sheet. DNA's been sent off. Here's 43A with a yours truly heifer calf.
All right, has a yours truly heifer calf, 43. Bye-bye. Here we go. Set up in 550, 500, 500, 6,000. 500, 60, 500 those where now 7 up 5. That's another hoodie, 500. I got 7 right here. Going to be 7,500. That's another hoodie, 575, 8,000. That's another hoodie, 8,000. Let her walk outside, 8,000. That's another hoodie, 8,000. Hold in, hold on, 8,000. I sold her 7,500. Brian buys 650, 7,500. Go to
44 with the calf on her side. That calf comes to you today by Tomcat. It's built in at $360 CDNA's been sent off. Nice pair, heifer calf pair. Lot 44.
All right, 44 has a Tomcat side born just a few days ago. 10-15. Lot 44A heifer calf. Set up in 550, 500 to 6,000. Half of that here's her 55 to the 6,000. Half of that here's her 55 to the 6,000. You're buying pairs. 6,000. Now 5 now 5. That here's 85 to 5. Now 7 now 7. That's another here. To the 7,000. That's another here. To the 7,000. Now. All right, now 7,000. That's another hoodie. We say it's going to be 7,000 outside. Cities to the 7,000. 7,000. I sold her 6,750. 691 strikes again. 45.
Here's the Winchester daughter. She's pictured there. Really good looking female, springing up heavy here. She's $349 C with 10 CD and 146 year. Over a 1 for marbling ribeye. Lots of good things in this female, 45.
All right, with a shot of power right here. Grab on, big head, big body. Like this female, Winchester daughter, 45. Kevin Easy, go right with her. 555, take it 6,000. Half it out here's her. Half it out. It's enough. 7 up 5. That's another here to be 5. Lot 45, $7,500 where. That's another here to be 5. 5 $7,500 where. 8,000. That's another here to 8,000. Let her rock outside. 8,000. I got 75 right here on the wire. Going to be 8,000. 7.5. Help you. I said that hoodie, 7,500, 7,750. Now 8,000, Alvin. I said that hoodie, you're out on the wire. Going to be 8,000, Alvin. I said that hoodie, 8,000. We say CCI, going to be 8,000. Now 2.5. 8,250. I sold her 8,000 on the wire. 606. Thank you, Alvin. All right, go to 46 and 46A heifer calf.
Here's the Surpass daughter come through the Cox program. This female's over a point for marbling. She's 339C with Kevinese. She's got the Exemplify heifer calf on her side, born in September. 46 with a heifer calf.
All right, nice made female right here. 46, big body, pretty udder, got a great look to her. 46, instead of 550, $500 where I've heard her to be 5,500 her 5,500. Got a heifer calf inside 50, $500 where now 6,000. I've heard here's her heifer to 6,000 where I've heard here's her heifer to 6 now 5. I've heard for 2 now 5. I've heard her city 5 her city 500. Got 2.5 right here 6,500 where I've heard her city 5 her city 500. Now 7 outside. I said that hoodie said I said this give me 67 half. I said hoodie said I said the 7.5 solar 6,500 your way, Riddell. Jodine buys 636. Thank you. Go to 47.
I like this next female. I think this Jordan's got a good look to her. She's got power. She's out of a great donor dam that's done lots for double barrel. She's 2.7 to 173. She's over a point from Marlin ribeye. She's springing up here to this good breakthrough son. This is a neat female, 47.
Wow, big old bodied killer look here. Jordan, little different genetics right here. 47. All right, here we go. 550, 550, 500, 6,000. Now 5. I'm going to city 5, city 5, city 7. That's her here, city 7. Now 5. That's 75, 8,000. That's another here, city 8,000, 8,000, 7.5. Give me 77.5, city 7.5, 8,000, 2.5. H had her to be 2.5, 2.5. One of the bigger body ones walked in 85, 7.5. 85 here, 7.5, 8,750 outside. 85 here, 7.5, 8,750. I sold her 8,500, 8,500.
She's going to go to Wilkes' buyer number 613.
613 Wilkes buys. Thank you. 48 and 48A bull calf.
Yep, bull calf Jameson daughter, and a nice young female here. She's got the bull calf on her side by True Balance. 48, 48A bull calf pair.
All right, 48. You talk about a popular sire side. Got the True Balance bull calf inside. Look at the spread there. All right, here we go. 48, 48A. 7.5, 5,500 those where. I've heard 5,500, 5,500, 6,000. That's it. Now 5. That's her here. City 5, 7. That's her here. City 7,000. Let her walk outside. 7,000. That's it. That here. City 7,000, 7,000. Sold her 6,500. 726, thank you. Let's go to 49.
49. She had the unfortunate incident of losing her calf. She's going to sell open, ready to breed or do something to right now. She's a Salvation Ashland. Nice young female, nice look. 341 on the seed, lot 49.
All right, 49 selling open to high. Here we go. 555. I've heard her to be 5,500. 5,500 lot 49. She's selling open 5,500 those where. I've heard her to 55. 4,000. I've heard her to be 45. 4,000. I've heard her to be for buy as cheap as you can. Pretty good buy right here. 4,000. I've heard her to be for 4,000. 3. Now 2.5. Now 2.5, now 35, now 35, now 7.5, now 7.5. Here's a buy, 3,750. Let her walk outside. 3, now 4, now 4, now 4, 4,000. 7.5, 4. Haul in, hold done. I sold her 3,750. 623 and 624.
50, the hometown female out of the full measure. She's a 3-4 to 146 on the spread. She's got the Ezekiel or heifer.
This morning.
Yep, got the Ezekiel heifer calf born this morning. Ezekiel heifer calf born this morning, lot 50.
All right, lot 50. She just calved this morning. Got a heifer calf is high 50, 58. Had been 500 dollars where. I've heard 500. Just calved this morning. 55, 5, 6, 5. That's her here. 75, 5, 7, 7, now 5. That's another 75, 5, 8,000, 75. Suggesting it'll be 8,000. That's another 75, 8. Another walk outside. 75, 8,000. That's another 75, 8,000. Hold in, hold on. 75, 8,000. I sold her 7,500, 7,500. 691.
51. I like this sweet, uttered, good, gracious daughter. She's got a nice look to her. She's got that visionary bull calf on her side. That bull calf got a nice set of numbers on him. Neat package here. 51 with the bull calf.
All right, 51 of the bull calf coming right to you. Got the AI sired heifer calf, or bull calf, I'm sorry, visionary right here side. 51A bull calf. 7.5, 55, 6,000. Taking 5. That's her hoof. I got 6 on the wires. 85. Now 7. That's her hoof. He said, 7,000. I said, deep right here. He said, 7,000. Where 75. She got a bull calf inside. Give me 7,000. I said, that hoof. He said, 7,000. Let her walk outside. 7. Now 5. I said, that hoof to be 500. $7,500 where I said that here to be 500 sold her 7,000 677
52 the cover the bases got the yours truly heifer calf on her side. DNA's back on that heifer. Nope, it's been sent off. It's not back yet. 52 heifer calf pair.
All right, here we go. 52. It is a yours truly, though. It is a yours truly. All right, 52. Hey, all right, here we go. Big stout. Sorry about the great cover of the bases. Give me 500 dollars where. All right, who to be 500 dollars where. All right, who to be 55, 6,000. Now 5. That's her who is 55, 7. That's her who is 7. I got 55, 30. Going to be 7. Give me 7.5, 67.5. Let it rock outside. I said that hoodie's anywhere. I said you heard of the 7.5. You're buying a pair. 6,750. 6,750. Sold her 6,500. 650 buys 53.
53. Here's the McClintock bred female. Got the bull calf on her side. That bull calf's by Tomcat. DNA's been sent off, not back yet. There's a box for the calf on the update sheet. This female's 139 marbling, bull calf pair, lot 53 and A.
All right, 53 and A, bull calf, 53 and A. McClintock got a big body to like this one here. 53, 53 A, set up in 555. I've heard 55, her 55, 6,000, now 5. I say her 55, her 55, 6,500 dollars where. I say her 55, got a bull calf inside, 6,500 where. I say her 55, 7. I say her 7,000, let her walk outside, 55. 7.5, 6,750. I said that here it is, and I said 7.5, 6,750. I sold her 6,500. Dr. Evans, 639. Thank you. Lot 54.
54. The bold ruler springing up heavy here to the Exemplify, son. Going to calve here pretty soon. Lot 54.
All right, 54. Ruler daughter, say Pastor Exposure going to have here before too long. 54, 555. Up out here to be 5,500, 5,500 dollars where lot 54, safe and calf, heavy and calf, give me 5,000. Up out here to be 5, 55, now 2.5, now 2.5, now 5. Out here to be 55, no, 55, 7.5, 700, 6,000. That's enough here, so her to sit down 2.5. I say here they got 6 with Jesse, going to be 2.5. 6 is right here to be 2.5 here. I'm going to be 2. Let him rock outside 6,200. You're out on the wire. I say her to be 2 now. Her to be 2.5. 6,250. I sold her 6,000. 672 buys again. Thank you. Lot 55.
55's the profit. Springing up here heavy. She's a pasture exposed to multi-sires. We'll have to send in DNA to get the parentage correct. She's 12 CD to 141. Here's lot 55.
All right, 55, springing up or out along. 55, said been 555. I've heard who to be 5,500, $5,500 where said been 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. I've heard who to be said been $4,500 where. I've heard 45, her 45, now 7.5, now 5. I've heard who to the 5,000, now 2.5. I've heard who they got 5 with radio, going to be 2.5. Here's an awfully nice cow coming to you. 5,250 heavy and camp. 5,000 let it rock outside. I've heard who to be 2.5. Her to be 2.5. 5,250. I sold a Ray Dale's way. 5,000. Thank you. 659.
Hey, here's something neat. This is on your update. There's an update sheet for the dam. The pedigree block in the book is wrong, but the neat thing about this package is she's got the draft pick heifer calf on her side. The DNA's been sent off. It's back. It's back. It's a 10 CED to a 143 of the year. She's $412 C with a 2.13 marbling. I got it right here.
There you go. That a boy. We said sent in. All right, here we go. 56A. All right, here we go. Big dollar C on that draft pick heifer. My pie, awfully nice female too. All right, said it could be 10,000. I'd hit it here to be 10, 10, said it 550, 555, 6,000, 557. That's where here it is. I said 7,000. Got city power right here to be 7 where. I said here to 7,000, 5 8,000. I said here to 8,000, 8,000, 7 halves. I help you 75's right here. Give me 7,000. 750. Let them walk outside. I said it's 7.5, 8,000. Now 2.5. He said here to be 10. Let them walk outside at 2.5. 85, 8,500 here. 85, 8,500. Now 9,000 on the wire. 85 here to be 9. 85, 9, 85. We say Clyde going to be 9,000. 85 here to be 9. Hold in, hold on. We say Clyde 85 here to be 9. 85, 9. Now 95. Now 95. Now 9,500. You be 2.5 real quick. Now 5, Clyde. That here to be 95. Here, 95. You're going to be 9,500 on the wire. 9,412 draft pick daughter. Now 7.5. 9,750. Thank you for the help. I sold her on the wire. 9,500. 2 bar C buys. Thank you, Clyde.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
706.
57, I like this female. Here's the hometown female. Bull calf on her side by Ezekiel. He is a stout, good-looking rascal. DNA's been sent off, not back yet, but this is one fancy pair of cattle here. 57A with the bull calf.
All right, 57 with the bull calf. Hometown daughters had been 5, 55, 55, 6,000, now 5. That's her hoodie, 75, now says so, 7, now 5. That's enough, 75, 8,000, gonna be 8, Jesse, gonna be 8,000. That's an 8, now 5. He said 35, 5, 8, so Jesse, 8,500, to be 9, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, to be 9. How good ones cost a little more, 8,500, to be 9. For the rock outside, 9,000, 85, to be 9, now 5. That to be 95, now 10. That to be 10, 10 to 10. Let it rock outside, 95 to 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Sold her 9,500. Andy Holloway buys again, thank you. At 9,500, 7, 13, thank you.
Lot 58, K263 Discovery. Look what's on her side, a $417 heat seeker heifer calf. That is awful fancy. One really unique pair of cow. 58A with that $417 heat seeker heifer.
All right, pretty good, powerful heat seeker, big number, female 172 to go right here at Weenan or Yearling. 58 and 58A. All right, here we go. 555. I've heard who to be 55 to 5 to 7, 7, now 5. That's a 75 to 5, 8,000, now 5. He said 35, 9, gonna be 9, 85 right 9, now 5. Now heard to be 95, 95 to 5 to 5, now 10, 7, now 10. That's right, heard to be 10, 10 to 10 to 2 to 10,000. That heard to be 10, 10 to 10, now 5. I turn it to be 10, 5, here, let it rock outside 10, so Jesse gonna be 10, 5. Round on the wire 2, gonna be 10, 5. I turn it to be 5, 35 to 5 to 5, 10,500 where I sold her 10. You barely got in there. Now 10-5. 10-5. 10-5. Now 11,000. 11,000. No, we're not doing that. 10-5-11. 10-5-11. 10-5-11. I sold her 10,500.
B&B.
632. B&B buys. Thank you, guys.
Home. Lot 59, here's the Reliant daughter out of the 10X, Monty Markham. She's over a 1 from Arlen ribeye. Got the bull calf on her side. The DNA has been sent off, not back yet. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a heat seeker. It is a heat seeker. I wrote down wrong. She's a heat seeker.
No, she's
I'm
not.
on.
You're
No,
wrong.
the DNA's been sent off and it's not back yet, so we'll have to determine parentage on the bull calf.
All right, here we go. 59 and 59A. All right, here we go. Settlement, give me bound. All right, settlement 555. All right, 5500, 550, lot 59, and the bull calf $5,500 where. All right, 5500, 5,500, 6,000. Having that here, so here 55 6,000. You're buying a bull calf pair, give me 6,000 where. Having that here, so here 55 6, give me 7.5. Here we go. Having that here, he said, here 55 7.5. Crack that gate, let it run, give me 5,750. Half of that here, they said, 55 to 7.5, 5,750. I sold her 5,500, 5,500.
She's going to go on 610.
610 by 610, go to 60 at a bull calf.
61.
We're going to go to 60. We were selling this one. Did you mess up?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm all right. Yep. So here's the Huckleberry daughter. She's got, that was the one that was, the DNA's been sent off and it's not back yet as well. Lot 60. Bull calf pair.
All right, bull calf pair, lot 60 at the bull calf, 60 at the bull calf, said $5,500 where. I've heard her to be $5,500, $5,500 where. Give me 5,000. I've heard her to the 535, now 55, now 6,000. I've heard out here, sir, 55, now if I could be 65, chosen. That's her here to 65, her 65, 65, 7. That's her here to 7, her 65, 7. Let her walk outside, 65 to 7,000. I said that here is, and I said 6,750. Do it real quick. 6,750. So there's 6,500. 687. Thank you. Go to 61 and
61's the enforcer daughter. She's out of the progress. She's got the heifer calf on her side. That is back, and that is a heat seeker heifer calf. It's 363 on the C.
All right, 61, 61A, the DNA's back. All the numbers are done. Said have been $5,500 where. I've heard 55, 6,000. Have it out here, sir, 55 to the 6,000. Got 55 on the wire, going to be 6,000 where. Have it out here, sir, 55 to the 6, give me 7.5. Here we go. Have it out here, he said, 55 to the 7.5, 5,750. Have it out here, he said, 55 to the 7.5. Now 6,000. That's enough here, going to be 6,000. 6,000 on the wire. Got 7.5 in the crowd. Going to be 6,000. That's enough here. Crack that gate. Let it run. 6,000. That's enough here. So her 6,000. Hold in. Hold to 6,000. I sold her 5,750. 659 buys. Thank you. Turn the page. 62 and
they're out. We'll go to 63. Here's the jet black bred female. She's got the heifer calf on her side by Winchester. The data is back on that heifer calf with a 155 marbling, a 96 M, and a $416 C. Neat pair of cattle. 63 with a $416 C Winchester heifer.
All right, big shred on that Pars Winchester heifer. 63 and a heifer calf. All right, nice heifer calf too. All right, so it's been $550, $500 where. All right, $50, $500, 6,005. That's $5, 7. That's 7 now 5. That's another here to be 500, 7 right here. $500 where. 7 5 8,000 now 5. He said 500, 500, big spread heifer on the rock outside. 2.5 Bellevue, 8,250. He said here to be 2.5, 2.5, 8,250. I sold her 8,000.
You're going to go to Smith Valley buyer number 615.
615, Smith Valley buys. 64's out. Go to 65.
65
Top of the back
is the regiment daughter with a heifer calf by Winchester. That calf is on your update sheet. It's 389C with a nice spread and a 94 carcass weight and an 83 M. Lot 65 heifer calf pair.
Sure can. All right, here she is, 65, the regiment daughter, got the heifer calf inside the Winchester. All right, here we go, so it's been $500 where. All right, here it is, 55, 6,000, now 5. That's her here, 55, 7. That's her here, 87, 75, got 65 right here, to be 7,000 where. That's her here, 7, now 5. That's her here, 75, big spread heifer calf, could be $7,500 where. Could be 2.5, so help you. 2.5, now 75, 7.5. That's her here, 75, just fun, ain't it? I said he heard the 7.5. Crack that gate, little one. Said he heard the 7.5. 7,750. I sold her 7,500. Roger West. 643. Thank you, Raj. Go to 66. Go on, Cal.
Salvation. You got the Crick bull calf. A Crick bull calf on her side. I got to turn the page. He comes to you today at a 0.6 on birth, 151 of the year, $360 C. Heifer bull on her side. Lot 66.
All right, 66, and she's got that Crick bull calf inside. Salvation daughter said it 550, 500, 6,000. That's now 5, 7. That's 7, 5, 8, 85. He said 35, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9, now 5. Now here to be 9,500, 95. Got 9 in the back. Going to be $9,500 where. Now here to be 95, 95. Give me 2.5. Here we go. Now here to be 2.5. Let them rock outside. 9,250. 9,250. I sold her 9,000 on the back. Thank you, Matt.
67. Here's the enhanced daughter. Got the heifer calf on her side. It was born 10-1. DNA's been sent off for parentage. Here's lot 67 with a heifer calf.
All right, 67 at the heifer calf. All right, said to be give me 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. I've had to go. I've buying a pair right here. Give me 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. I've heard her to 5,000. I've heard her to 5,000. Said have been $4,500 where. I've heard her to be 4,500. 4,500. Get a heifer calf born October 1st. Give me $5,500 where. I've heard her to be 5,500. 5,500. Said have been 4,000. I've heard a bid. 4 to buy. 4 to 4,000. I've heard now 45. I've heard her got 445. 4,500. Cow's got a real nice look. Give me 4,500. 4,500. Now 5,000. Gonna be 5, Chisholm. How about 35? Her 5 now. 55 now. 55 now. 55. Give me 2.5. I've heard her to be 2 now 5. I'm gonna hear 5,500. Her 5,500. 5,500 where I heard her to be 55. Her 55. 6,000. How about her 5,500. 6,000. Crack that gate. Let her run. Give me 57.5. Say help you. 55 to 7.5. 55 to 7.5. Sold her 5,500. 687. Thank you.
69 is out.
Go to 68.
68 is right here. She's the alternative female out of the storm. 10 CD to 142. Bull calf on her side. That bull calf's by Crick Nice numbers. He's a 17 CED, a -3 birth, and a $380 seed with 177 marbling. She's got a herd bull on.
All right, nice cow, cavities, herd bulls, high by Wilkes Creek. Our prize it is had been 555. I've heard 55, heard 6, now 5. I've heard city 5, heard city 5, 7, 7, 7, 7. Now 5, that's 5, 8,000. I said that heard 8,000, 75 suggesting it'll be 8,000 for her. I said that heard 8, think it'll be 77 half, so heavy. 75 to the 7.5 outside. I said that hoodie, 75 to the 7.5, 7,750. I sold her 7,500, 7,500. 6. Oh, you both. I had 75 in the back. You'd be 8,000. You'd be 85, 9, 95, 10. Sold her 9,500.
All right.
Jesse's fault. Jesse's mistake.
69's out. We'll go to 70. Here's the setup, daughter. She's got the heifer calf by yours truly on her side. That heifer calf's got nice math. 2-4 to 148 with a 353C over 1 for marbling and ribeye. Heifer calf pair.
All right, here we go. Lot setting as a heifer calf is high. Popeye said it be 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. 5,000. 5 to bid. 5 to go. Lot 70 in the heifer calf. Give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. 5 said it been $4,500 where 4,500. I've heard who to be 45. 4,500. 4,500 dollars where 44. We're selling lot 70 with a heifer calf inside. 45.5. 55. 5,500, 6,000, 55.6, now 5. I say her, 5,500, crack that gate, let her run, 6,500. I say her, 5,500, sold her 6,000, 6,000. 672, 71 is out.
Go to 72. Here's a center fire. Nice looking cow. Got the heifer calf on her side by Winchester. That calf's 1.8 to 155 with a 351C. Lot 72 heifer calf pair.
All right, 72 heifer calf pair. Posh Winchester side. Here we go. That'd have been 5,000. I've heard who to the 5,000. I've heard who to the 5,000. Where? That'd have been $4,500 where? 4,500 now, 7.5. Thank you, 5. I've heard who to be 5 now, 55. I've heard who to be 55. Got 5 on the wire. Gonna be 2.5. 52.5. 52.5. I've heard who to be 10 of her. Gonna be 2.5. Highs right here on the wire. Gonna be 5,250 outside. I've heard who to be 10 of her. Gonna be 2.5. 5,250. I sold her 5,000. Thank you, Peter. 6, 1, 4. 73 be the next one.
73 is the claim. You want bone, you want power, you want stoutness. This one's got it. She's springing up close here to the Williams big rig. Going to calf here anytime. Here's lot 73, a stout one.
All right, 73 heavy and calves. That'd have been 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. This would have been $4,500 where I've heard who to be for big old powerful cow. Give me 4,500. 4,500. $4,500 where I've heard to be 4,500. 4,500. Said have been 4,000. I've heard to be 4,500. 4,000. I've heard who to be 4,000. For now 2.5. I've heard who to be 10 of her. 2.5. 42.5. Outside. I've heard who to 10 of her. 2. Here's a buy. 4,250. 4,250. Sold around here 4,000. She goes to buy 665 at 4,000. Shoosh, cow.
Shoosh. Man said shoosh. 74, Guru Empire bull calf on her side. That bull calf is a heat seeker. He's a Cavanese bull with growth performance over point for marbling ribeye. Here's 74 bull calf pair.
All right, 74 the bull calf pair. Said have been 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. You're buying a pair, bull calf pair, 5,000. I've heard who to be 5,000. Said have been $4,500 where I've heard who to be 4,500. 4,500 dollars where you're buying a pair, guys. 4,500. I've heard who to be 4,500. 4,500. I've heard who to be 4,500. 45. Said have been, let's go now 7.5. Now 47.5. Now 47.5. After that, here he said, after the 7.5. Let it rock outside. 47.5. All in. All done. 4,750. I sold her 4,500. 4,500. 652. Thank you.
75's the epic bred female. She's got the bull calf on her side by draft pick. DNA's been sent off back. Cavanese bull with growth and performance. He's a $355 C with a over 1 for marbling ribeye, a 9 CD to 150 of the year.
All right, grab on this epic daughter right here. Got the pretty good cow, awfully good cow. My said 85 at a bull cow. All right, said it been 555. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55 to 550. $500 where I've heard her 55. 6,000. I've been out here. Her 55 to 6,000. 55. Spread her around one time. 6,000. Awfully good cow. 6,000. 6,000. 50 right here, so her 55 to 6. Now 5. I say her to be 75. Her 75 to her. Give me 2.5. Here we go. Outside. I say her to be 2.5. Her to be 2.5. I sold her 6,000. 6,000. 6 what? 652. Thank you.
76 the rawhide. Got the heifer calf on her side. It's by draft pick 10 CD to 144. Over 140 marbling, it's right at $370 C on that heifer calf.
All right, 76. Here we go. Got the heifer calf inside. Said it been 555. Her 55. Her 55. Got 5 right here. $5,500. Her 55. $5,500 where got 5 and 55. 6,000. 6,000. Now 5. That's her to be city 500. Her city carry going to be 6,500 where outside. Pretty cow, beautiful udder. 6,500. That's her to be 500. Give me 2.5 carry before we go. 6,250. That's her to be 2.5. Her to be 2.5. I sold her 6,000. 6,000.
She's going to go to Krause at 649. 649.
649 Krause and Tennessee buys go to 77. New deal.
77. Spring breds leading off with a nice set of these bred heifers again. Powerhouse here, an alternative female that's $390 C with a 13 CD and 150 a year, 189 Marlin. She's safe and calved to the popular majority. She's going to calve January. You talking about a neat mate, and she can lay down and have a great one. Here's lot 77.
All right, safe hay out of majority. Steve loves this bred right here. Sorry about the Great Wilkes alternative. All right, 77. Powerful bred heifer to kick off these bred heifers again. Give me about 10,000. 10 to be 10, 10 to 10, 5, 55, 55, 5, 6,005. That's her 5, 7, 5, 885. 8 are 35, 35, 85, 9. Here going to be 9. She's going to be 9. 85 are here to be out of Alabama. Going to be 9,000. 85 here to be 9. 85, 9. Now 5. 9 here to be 95, 95, 9,000. 5, 95, 10. 9 here to be 10, 30, 10, 10, 10,000. 95 here to be 10, 95 to 10. 95, 10. 7.5, more than a half, now 10,000. Wasn't my idea. 10,000. 10, they make me mad too. 7.5, 10. Outside. Now 10.5. Now 10.5. I 10 here. Let it rock. Outside. I 10 here to be 5. 30. Sold her 10,000. 10,000. 726. Thank you. You can talk to Jesse about that after the sale.
78. Here's the grid maker out of the Magic. She goes back to that great donor 3R30. Cavanese, big time marbling at 168. She's safe to the breakthrough, son. She's going to calve there in February. She comes to you at a $365 C with a 168 marbling, lot 7.
All right, a very popular grid maker daughter, say 4.5 months. My grab on right here. Here we go. Instead of 555. I've heard 55, 6,000. Now 5, 7. I said that 37. I said 7,000. I said that 37. I said 7,000. Hold in. I got city private here to be 7. They're going to be 7. Got to be 7. Now 2.5. That's enough here to be 10. Her to be 2. Let it rock outside 7 feet. 7,500. 7,500. Old daughter grid maker give me 75. That's enough here to be 5. 35. Sold her right here 7,000.
Friendship 611.
611. Thank you, Big Daddy. Here comes 79 A and B. Should be 2 of them.
We're going to bring you 2 sisters. You talking about stout. You talking about power. These are the 2 stoutest, most powerful bred heifers in the offering today. They're by the limitless out of a big stout inertia. This A heifer safe to Wallace. You can't get Wallace semen anywhere. That stuff is bringing up to $2,000 a unit. She is going to calve in January. The B heifer safe to Heat Seeker. She comes to you with a 121 ribeye and a 340C. Pick and choose. These are one stout, powerful.
Wow, come back to the auction here. Powerful 2 sisters right here. Side by the great limitless. All right, 79 A or B, and everybody take both. All right, give me 10,000. I 10 it here to be 10, 30, 10, 5, 55, 55, 7. That's enough, 5, 8,000. That's enough, 8,000. Now 85. 8 right here. $8,535. Got 8 with Jesse. Got $8,500 where $8,535. Where are you going to find bred heifers that kind of body, that kind of hip? Give me $8,500. $8,500. $8,500. $8,500. $8,500. $8,500. $9,000. $8,500. There's a difference. There's a difference. $9,000. $9,000. 87.5. More than a hat. $9,000. $9,000. I know I wouldn't. 87.5 here. Hey, the game's not always fun. It's not always fair either. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Now here to be 2.5. If you're a gambling man, I guarantee you one of them calves in that belly probably pay for that thing. Give me 92.5. 9,250. Hold in, hold him. Now 5. I'd rather hear me 95. Hey, sometimes you just gotta ask him. Chisholm 9,500. 9,500. What do you say? Gotta go 9,500. I got 2.5. You were 9. 2.5. 5. It's your move. 95. 95. 95. Hold in, hold him. What do you say? Gotta go. So they're 9,250. You want them both? 691. Took the 8, 92.50. All right, well, Saby, she's saved to the Heat Seeker, 691, 92.50. All right, 79 beam, how high? Here we go, over 104 queen and 179 in a year. All right, 75, 50, 500, 50, 500, 6,000. Half that here, 50, 6,000, now 5. I say here it is, 85, here, 500, 60, $500. Where I got 6 right here, 500, 7. I say here it is, 7, now 5. I say here it is, 7,500, 700, 8, 700, 8,000. Let them walk outside. I said that here, I said 8,000, 8,000, hold in, hold on, 8,000. So them 7,500, 7,500. Thank you, Steve-O. Go to 80.
80. Here's the Maverick hometown female. She's safe to crick now. Safe to crick. She's $378 C with a 161 marbling. She's due in February. Hey, lots of potential. Good looking heifer, lot 80.
Wow, powerful tank, big body tank, 80. Safe hey out of the crick. Pop highs that have been 550, $500 where I've heard her to be 55, 55, 6, 5, 7. That's her 37, 75, 8, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9,000, 9,000, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9,000, 85, you get a step ahead of me. You got to be at 8. You be 85. 85, 2.5. 800, find out anyway. 800, 2.5, 82.5. I sold her 8,000 on the phone. 656. Thank you, Matt Myers. All right, go to 80A. She is on your supplement sheet.
She is a Clarity bred female out of an enforcer. She's safe to yours truly. She's due in January. She's a 10 CD to 135 of the year. She's a 112 marbling. She's a 96 on the M with a 384 C, lot 80A.
All right, 80A. She's on your supplement sheet. She's an added lot. Due right there to road. Yours truly. All right, instead of 5,000. I've heard her to be 530, 5,000. I've heard her to 530, 500. Safe AI, Brett Heifer, give me 5,000. I've heard her to 5 to go, 5, instead of 4,000. I've heard her to be 430, 4,000. Now 45, now 45, now 45. Take it 5. Have it out here to be 530, 5, now 55. I've heard her to be 5,500, 55. Crack that gate, little run. $5,500 where? Give me 2.5, so help it. I've heard her 2.5, now 55. I've heard her 55, 5,500, so they're 5,250.
81. Here's the Maverick, daughter out of the Gaucho. She's safe to the popular crick as well. She's due February 5th. She's a 10 CD to 160 over a point from Marbling Ribeye, lot 81.
All right,
nice
81 for Maverick, daughter. Here we go. Safe crick. Should have been 555. I've heard her to be 55, 55, like Parker said. That semen's pretty hard to get. 55, 6, now 55, 7. That's her here. He said, that's safe AI now 5. That's not her to be good. 75. Chisholm 7's right here. 75. That's not her to be 500. Crack that gate, let it run. 7,500. That's not her to the 500. 7,500. $7,500 where? I sold her 7,000. 672. Go to 82.
82 is the Kenny Rogers. You talking about a good-looking heifer. Dustin's talked about this heifer all week. She's fancy. She's 2 to 149 with a 345C. She's saved to the big number draft pick. This one can lay down and have something special. She's due January 22nd. It's an awful fancy.
All right, 82, Kenny Rogers, saved draft pick 550, 500 to the 6,000, 60, 55, 6. Have it at here's her to the 6,000. Have it at here's her to the 5, 7. Has her here to the 7,000, 7,000, so to the 7, 5. Has not heard to be 5, to the 5. Safe draft pick, guys. 7 spins, $7,500 where I got 7 to you, 75. Has not heard to be 5, to the 5. Now 8,000, now 8,000, 8,000. Has not heard, let it rock out, says 75. Right there in the front, going to be 8,000. Has not heard of her, 8,000. You talk about a striking, good-looking 8,500. 8,500. 8,500. You know she's a guy at $8,500 where safe draft pick, 8,500. Now 9,500. 8,500 to be 9. 8,500. 8,500 to be 9,000. I sold her 8,500 right there in the front row. Jodine buys. 636.
83. Here's the Milo, moderate stout. Got a nice look to her. She's 1-3 to 143 with a 348C and a 150 on marbling. She's also safe to the big dollar seed draft pick, and she's due January 21st. 83.
All right, 83. Safe draft pick. Give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 530. I like her too. 5,000. I've heard who to 530. 5,000. I've heard safe AI guys to draft pick. Give me 5,000. I've heard who to 530. 5,000. Now 55. I got heard who to be 55. 55. Give me 2.5. Here we go. I've heard who to be 2.5. Awfully good profile, good body. 5,250. I've heard who to be 2.5. Let it rock outside. Got fire straight away. Give me 2.5. I've heard who to be 2.5. Now 55. Now 55. Now 7.5. What do you say, Paul? I've heard who he said 7.5. 5,750. Safe AI. I've heard who he said 7.5. I sold her straight away. 5,500. 659, goodbye. Go to 84. She is on your supplement sheet.
Yep, the 84 in the book's out. This is 84 that's been added. She's a ratified daughter out of a Calvary. She's 8 CED to 158. She's comes to you at a $335 C, and she's safe to crick due January 31st. Safe to crick.
84. Look at the pedigree right here under supplement sheet. Safe crick right here. Going to cap right there in January. 84 said have been 550, 500, 55, 6,000. That's it. 5, 7. That's right here. He said, I said, 7,000. Now 5. That's not here to be 530. We say, Paul, going to be 7,500. Safe crick. That's not here to be 530, 7,500 outside. That's enough here to be 500. You talk about a money maker right here. Give me 7,250. That's enough here to be 2.5. 7,250. I sold her in the back. 7,000. 656 is a buyer. Go to 85.
Good looking Fireball jet black female safe to Wizard. She's due January 21st. Fireball, jet black, safe to Wizard, due January.
I've heard 85, safe AI, said have been 5,000. I've heard who to be 5 now, 55 now, 55, 55, got 5 on the wire, $500 where. I've heard who to be 55, lot 85, $500 where, safe AI. I've heard who to be 55, 55, give me 2.5. I've heard who to be 2, let her walk outside, 5,250. I've heard who to be 2.5, 5,250. I sold her 5,000, Paul Heinrich's winner, 700. Go to 86.
86. She's the dual threat. She's safe to majority due January 22nd.
I've heard 86. Safe AI said been 5,000. I've heard now 55. I've heard 55. 6,000. 6,000. 55 to the 6,000. I've heard now 55. 2.5. Now 5. I heard 85. 85. Now 7.5. I said that heard 75 to the 7.5. Let her walk outside. Give me 7.5 Chisholm. I got 65 right here. 6,750. I said that here it is. And I'm here. 75 to the 7.5. Sold her 6,500. 6,500. 656 buys. Go to 87.
87, Jameson female, 6 frame, long spine, 142 marbling, 341C, safe to the great mate in the True Balance due in February.
Right, 87, say True Balance had been 5,000, now 55. I've heard 5,500, 55, got 5 on the wire, 5,500, 55, 6,000. Have it out here, said now 5. I said, here it is, 85, you're out on the wire, going to be 6,500, now 7. I said, here it is, and I said, 7,000. I got to see right here, it is, and I said, 7,000 outside. 5. I said around here, he said, I said to the 7,000. 67.5. Now 7 on the wire. You're out, Alvin. 7,000. I said 7.5. So the crowd going to be 7,000. On line. What do you say, Alvin? Going to go 7,000. 7,000. What do you say? Hold in. Hold on. City hard at a 7. So there's 6,750. 659. Go to 88.
88. Another Jameson female. She's safe to draft pick. She's due to Kev January 21st. Golden mating here.
All
88.
right, here we go. Save draft 555 now 6,000. Half of that here's her. The 6,000 got 55 right here in the wire. Going to be 6,000. Half of that here's her. The Jameson save her now 5. That's her. Hoodie City 5. City 5. 6 is on the wire. Paul going to be 6,500 outside. That's her. Hoodie 5. 6,500 those where. That's her. City 5-7, you're out here, going to be 7,000. That's what I heard. He said, got a great profile here, going to be 7,000. Got 65 in the crowd, you're out on the wire, going to be 7,000. I said, I heard. He said, I said, the 7,000. Hold in, hold on. I sold her 6,500. 608, Monty, good eye, thank you. 89.
Bold ruler time out of a power source, safe to True Balance, due January 22nd.
All right, 89. Here we go. Save AI. Save True Balance. Had been 5,000. Now 55. Now 6,000. Half of that here. The 6. I got 55. Right here to where. Save True Balance. Going to be 6,000. Lot 89. Half of that here. The 6,000. Half of that here. The 6,000. Hold in. Give me 7.5. Here we go. Save True Balance. 5,750 outside. Half of that here. The 7.5. 5,750. I sold her on the wire, 5,500. Paul Heinrich buys again. Thank you. Buyer 700, 5,500. Lot 90, commercial female.
90's commercial female. She's safe to Wizard, due January 21st.
All right, safe there. Commercial female, no papers. Lot 90, give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 500. I've heard 5,000. I've heard who to 500. I've heard 5,000. 5,000. Safe and Kev, give me 5,000. Where? I've heard who to be 500. I've heard 4,500 where? I've heard who to be 45. 4,500 where she's an Angus. She just doesn't have papers. Give me 4,500. 4,500. Safe AI 4,000. I've heard her to be 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10 of her. 2.5 outside. 4 for Chisholm. 2.5. I've heard her to be 10 of her. 2.5. 4,250. Hold in. Hold on. I sold her 4,000. 687, thank you. Turn a page. Go to 91. 91A. Should be 2 of them.
Going to bring you these splits again and going to bring a really unique set. 91 is the iconic daughter. She's safe and Kev the Able Bull. She's going to Kev the end of February, 1st of March. She's got the alternative heifer Kev on her side, and it is one fancy rascal. Big spread female, 135 marbling, 345C on the heifer Kev.
I like this cow right here. Stout made, I cut it under 91. How do it? They're both good. All right, so to give you about 10,000. I tend to be 10, her to be 10, 10,000. Right here to be 10, 555. I've had her to 55, her 55. Got 5 on the wire, 5,500 dollars where. 55, her 5,500, 5,500, 6,000 pound. 5. I say her to 55, her 5,500. 6,500 dollars where I say her to 5,500, 6,500. I say her to be 5,500, 7. I say her out of the wire going to be 7,000. I said that her to 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. I said that her to 7,000. Hold in, hold on. I sold Joy 6,500. 674 took the heifer calf at 6,500.
Got the cow safe in Kev.
All right. Here we go. 71 PowerPoint. Another set of 5,000. I've heard who to be 530. 5,000. Lot 50, not 91. Selling mama. Give me 5,000. I've heard who to 530. 5,000. I've heard who to be 530. 5,7. 4,000. 4 to bid. 4 to buy. Now 45. Now going to be 5 Chisholm. I've heard who to be 530. 5,000. I've heard who to 530. 5,000. Now 55. I've heard who to 55. 5,500. Let them walk outside. 5,500 dollars where. I've heard who to 55. 5,500. 5,500 dollars where. Hold in. Hold on. 5,500. I sold her 5,000 on the wire. Richard Carney 707. Goodbye.
92, here's the hometown female of Momentum. She's safe, going to Kevin March to the Wildcat son. That bull's about right at $400 C bull. The calf is out. We're just selling the bred cow, 92.
All right, just sell mama, hometown daughter, say 4.5 months. All right, said it been 5,000. All right, who to the 530, lot 92, give me 5,000. All right, who to be 530, 5,000, 445. All right, who to be 4,500, 4,500, good hometown daughter, give me 4,500. 4,500. 45, now 5. 45, 5. Give me 7.5. I've heard here, he's in a her 45 to 7.5. 4,750. Now 5. I've heard here to be 5. Let her walk outside. Going to be 5,000. I've never heard of 5. 7.5. 7.5. Sold her 4,750. 636. Thank you, Red L. Turn the page. 93A.
93's the jet black surefire bred female. She's going to calve there in February to the good Wildcat son. It's right at 400 on the C. Nice female, 93, and then she's got the alternative heifer calf on her side. Pick and choose.
I'll probably say 4.5 months, 93A, said to give me 5,000. I've heard here to be 445. I've heard here to be 4,500 her, 4,500, 4,500 where. I've heard here to be 45 her, 4,500, said to be 3,500 where, 335, 3,500 where. I've heard here to be 35 her, 35, now 4, now 5. I've heard here to be 45 her, 4,500, 4,500 where 45.5. Have it out here to be 5,000. Have it out here to the 5,000. 5, 45.5, 4,500, 5, 4,500, 5, 45.5. Now 55. Now 55. Now 5,500 those where 55, 5, 55. So they're 5,000. 5,000. Took the heifer calf at 5,000. 674. Thank you, man.
Cow safe and calf due in end of February, 1st of March to the right at $400 C Wildcat.
All right, 93 said have been 445. I've heard selling the cow, lot 93, 445. I've heard who to be 4,500, 4,500, high 4,500 where. I've heard who to be 45, 4,500, high safe and calf cow can be 4,500. 4, now 2.5, now 2.5, now 5, now 7.5. Now 47.5. You're out of the wire. 47.5. 7.5. 5. Going to be 5. Chisel going to be 5. 7.5. I got 7.5 right here in the wire. You're all out. Going to be 5,000. Right here to be. Let him rock. 75. 75. Going to be 5. 5. Now 2.5. Right here to be 10. We say Richard 2.5. 55. Right here 55. 55. 5,500. 5,500. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. I sold her 5,500 on the wire. 707. Richard Carney buys. Thank you, Richard. All right, go to 94. 94A.
94 is the McClintock daughter. She's safe. Going to calve in February to Promise Keeper, the $15 C full brother to Crick. She got the Promogen heifer calf on her side. Pick and choose.
All right, pick and choose right here. Say Promise Keeper 5,500 those where I got 5 on the wire. 5,500. I've heard 5,500 where 5,500. 5,500 dollars where 5,500. I've heard 5,500. Say Promise Keeper give me 2.5. I've heard 2. Got 5 on the wire. Going to be 5,250. I've heard 2.5. I sold choice 5,000. Paul, you're the winner. Which one you want? I'm going to assume the cow, but I quit assuming a long time ago. Just click which one you want.
Or you can have them both, Paul, if you want.
Yeah, or you can have them both at 10,000. Just click 94, 94A. Took the cow. All right, we'll say that Promogen heifer calf right there, $327 C, $167 a year. All right, so we give you 5,000. I've heard to the 530, 5 said been 4,000. I've heard been 45, 4,000. I've heard to be 430, for the lot 94A, give me $4,000 where. I've heard been 45, 4 said been $1,300 where. I've heard to be 35, 35, now 7.5, now 7.5, now 4, going to be 4 Chisholm. That's never heard it for now 2.5. I've heard 2. Let him rock outside. 4's on the wire. Going to be 4,250. I've heard 2. 2.5. I sold her online 4,000. Paul, you're the winner. 700. Go to 95 and 95.
Here's the hometown daughter out of 1735 past donor. She's going to calve in February to Abel. Got the alternative calf on her side. Nice pair. Pick and choose.
All right, 95 hometown daughter, 95 or 95A, pick and choose. That'll give me 5,000. I've heard, I like this cow, give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 5,000, now 55. I've heard who to be 55, 55, got 5 and 3 to $5,500 where. I've heard who to be 55, 55, be 2.5, do it real quick. 5,250, 5,250. I sold choice 5,000 your way, Bradell. Takes the cow, 5,637. We'll say that fancy heifer calf. Alternative set of bins go 4,000. I for the bid, 45, 4,000. For the bid, 45, 4 set of bin 3,000. I heard here to be 3, 3, now 2.5, now 2.5, now 35. I heard here to be 35, 35. You're out of the wire, going to be $3,500 where. I heard here to be 35, 3,500 where. 2.5, 35 outside. I heard here to be 35, 7.5. I've heard it, 37.5. Crack that gate, let him run 37.5. 3,750. I sold him 3,500 on the wire. Paul's winner 700. Thank you. Go to 96 and 96A.
Full disclosure, she's safe to prosper. She's due January 21st. She's got that big stout Kenny Rogers on her side. Pick and choose.
All right, safe hay out of the prosper. 96A. All right, said to give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 5,000. I've heard who to the 530, 5,000. I've heard who to the safe hay out of prosper. Give me 4,000. I've heard a bid for the 4,000. I've heard who to be 430, 4,000. Said to been $3,500 where. I heard who to be 35, 7.5. Now 4, gonna be 4. I've heard who to be 4,000. I said that who to be 430. Got 7.5 right here in the wire. Gonna be 4,000. 4,000. Nice effort. 4,000. Kenny Rogers. 37 to 4. Now 2.5. I've heard who to be 10 of 30. 2.5. 42.5. I sold it on the wire. 4,000. Which one do you want? Bar 665. Takes the cow. All right, we'll say that Kenny Rogers heifer calf. All right, said to give me 3,000. I heard here to be 3,000. Lot 96A, give me 3,000 where. I heard here to be 3,000. Said to be $2,500 where. 2,500, 7.5. Now 3. Now 3,000. I heard here to be 3. Let him walk outside. Going to be 3,000. I said here to be 3. Now 2.5. I heard here to be 10 of 30. 2.5. 32.5. Hold in, hold on. I sold her 3,000, buyer 700. Thank you, Bald. Takes the heifer calf.
97, voracious daughter. She's safe to exemplify. She'll calve in February. She's got the Providence heifer calf on her side. Pick and choose.
All right, say 5 months along. 97 days. Had to been 4,000. I put him in for the back. Anybody give 4,000 for the cow? 4,000 for the cow. I put him in for the back. 4,000 for the. I tell you what, we're going to put them all together. 97, 3-in-1 package right here. 97A. Get the cow. She's bred back 5 months, and you get the heifer calf. All right, here we go. Give me 3,500 or 4. I put that 4,500 5,500 to 6,000. Have that here said 6,500 to 7. That's what I heard. He said now 5. That's what I heard to be 5. Let him rock outside 7,500 to 5. 8,000. 75 to 8,000. 75 to 8,000. Hold in, hold on. I sold him 7,500. 650, thank you, Brian. All right, go to 98.
The Yellowstone, she's safe. Going to calve in February to Abel. She's got the smoking good Ezekiel heifer calf on her side. Pick and choose here.
Oh, girl. All right, pick and choose right here. You can take the cow, the powerful Ezekiel heifer calf. Give me 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 573, $3,500. Take it 4. I've heard who to be 430, now we're going to be 45, Chisholm. I've heard who to be 4,500, 45, now 5. I've heard who to be, you're out on the wire, going to be 5,000. I've heard who to be 530, 45 high, now 55. I've heard who 55, 50, be 2.5, 52.5. I'll trade with you, 52.5, now 55, now 55. He bid for you can do it. 55, now 7.5, 57.5, 5,750. Sold him 5,500. Takes the cow. At 5,500 to 677. All right, we'll say that as Ezekiel heifer calf, big spread. All right, set up at $3,500 where. I've heard her to be 35, now 4. I've heard her to 4, now 5. I've heard her to be 45, her 4,500. If I give me 2.5, here we go. I've heard you're out of the wire, going to be 4,250 outside. I've heard her to be 10, I've heard to be 2 to 2.5. I've heard her to be 10, I've heard to be 2 to 2.5, 42.5, now 5. I've heard to be 45, her 4,500, 4,500. 45, now 7.5, Paul. After that, here it is, and I'm here for the 7.5, 4,750. I got 45 right here in the crowd, going to be, and I'm here for the 7.5. I sold her 4,500, 4,500. 691, thank you. Turn the page. Bull calf split pair time.
Here's one strapping good rascal on the side of this cow. I love this Gettysburg bull. I think he's got an exquisite look. I've liked him since we picked him out for the sale. He's out of the good Trump daughter. She's safe to Prosper. She's due in January, but that is one good East Angus bull in 99.8.
All right, pick and choose right here. Popeye said to give me about 10,000. I'd hit her here to be 10, 30, 10 to 10, 5, 50, 500, 50, 500, 6,000. Now 5. That's her here to be sitting 500, 60, 500, 60, 500 those where. That's her here to be 500, 60. Oh. We're going to be 7 now. That's another here to 7,000. That's another here to 7,000. I got other bidders too, Chisholm. City to 7,000. That's another here to 7,000. That's it. 500 to 7,000. You're out in Alabama. 65.7. That's her here to 7,000. 7,000. You be 7? I got 65 right here on the wire. Going to be 7,000. I tell you what, you try to buy him a few months older, he's going to cost 2 or 3 times that, I promise you. 65.7. City Hub to the 7,000. 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. A sold choice on the wire. 6,500. Paul, you're the winner. Which one do you want? Or you can take both. He took the bull calf. At 6,500 to buy 700. All right, we'll sell you the factory out here. Sell your mama. Say pay out of Prosperous. That'd have been $4,500. Take it 5. Now 55. I've heard 55. 55. If I got 5 of Chisholm, $5,500 where. I've heard 55. 55. Let him rock outside. Give me 2.5. Here we go. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard to be 2 to 2. She's a producer. Give me 5,250. Say pay out. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard to be 2 to 2.5. 5,250. Sold her 5,000. Oh, 639. Thank you.
All right, 100's the Epic daughter. She's saved, or been pasture exposed, and she's saved to the big rig bull. She's going to calve this spring, and she's got the exemplified heifer calf or bull calf on her side. Bull calf pair.
I've heard another bull calf split pairs. That'd have been $3,500. Take it 4. I've heard hoodie for 4,000. I've heard of been 45 for the 4,000. I've heard her to be for the 4,000. I tell you what, we're gonna put them both together. 3 in 1. Cow safe and calf, and you get the bull calf. All right, 555. 3 in 1 package. 5,500 where. I've heard hoodie 55. 6,000. I've been out here so 6,000. 5,500 6,000. You get them all in the ring. Cow safe and calf. Now 5. That's her here to be 65. 6,500 those where. Outside. That's her here to be 5. Here to be 2.5. Hey, buddy, do it real quick. 6,250. Get them all in the ring. 6,250. 6,250. Hold in. Hold on. I sold them 6,000. 659. Thank you.
101. Here's the claim daughter out of Discovery. She's saved her reputation due in January. Got the stout gold or black label bull calf on her side.
All right, here we go. Pick and choose. The cow safe. Hey, guys. That'll make it be 4,000. Anybody get 4 for the cow? Anybody want to get 4 for the cow? I'm going to put them together. You want to start the cow at 4? I've heard here to be 4. Put them all together. 3 in 1 package of cow is safe. Hey, guys. That'll have been 5. $5,500 where? I've heard here to be 55. 6,000. I've heard out here, sir. 55. 6,000. 5,500. 6,000. Where? It could be 7.5. 57.5. 55. 57.5. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 2.5. Now 5. Out here to 6,500. Outside 6,500. 6,500 those where? 6,500. 6,500. Gotta go. What do you say? 6,500. Sold them 6,250. 691. Thank you. All right, new deal right here. 102.
102. She's a jet black female. She's safe and calf due to reputation January 21st. Safe and calf. 102.
All right, here's 102, Jet Black, granddaughter, safe pay out of Reputation, had been $3,500 where I heard her to be $3,500, good young cow, $3,500 where I heard her to be $3,500, she's safe pay out of Pause Reputation, can be $3,500, I heard her to be $3,500, gonna be 4, gonna be 7.5, 37.5, 37.5, 35 so the wire, $3,750, I got that hoodie, the safe pay out, guys, let it rock outside, that hoodie, said I heard to the 7.5, 3,750, 37.5. I sold her 3,500 on the wire. Paul's the winner, 700. All right, 103, 103.
103 is the Iron Horse. She's safe to draft pick now. Safe to draft pick due January 21st.
All right, safe pay out, a little better deal right here. Said it been $3,500 where I've heard her to be $3,500 her, $3,500 high down 4 now 5. I've heard her to be $45 her, $4,500 high $4,500 where I've heard her to be $45 her, $4,500. I put you at 4. I had 35 right here. You got to be 4. It should be 7.5 fair as I can be. 37.5. Now 4. Now 2.5. Now 42.5. What do you say, Paul? I've heard her to be 10 of her. Let her rock outside. I've heard her to be 10 of her. Going to be 2 to 2. Now 45. I've heard her 45 her. 4,500. 4,500 those where? I sold her 4,250. 672.
104. He's the Rampage bred female. She is safe to draft pick. She's due to Kev January 21st. Safe to draft pick.
All right, safe to draft pick right here. My eyes had been $3,500 to get 4. I've heard her to be 4. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10. Safe out to draft pick. Give me 4,250. I've heard her to be 10 of her. To be 2.5. 4,250 those where I've heard her to be 10 of her. Let her rock outside. 42.5. Safe draft pick. 42.5. Now 45, Paul. I'd heard 45 here. 4,500. 4,500 those where now 7.5. 47.5. Not many bred cows have 4,750. 47.5. Hold in, hold on. I sold her 4,500. Paul, you're the winner. 700. Let's go to 105. 105.
105. She's the Maverick bred female out of the Journey. She's safe to that good Promise Keeper bull. She's going to Kevin February.
All right, 105. Say Promise Keeper. Give me 4. Nice now 35. 7.5. Take it 4. I've heard hoodie for hoodie for You're out of the wire. Going to be 4,000. I've never hoodie for hoodie for 4. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10 of her. Say we're 2.5. Now 45, Paul. I've heard hoodie 4,500. 45. Now 7.5. I've heard 7.5. 5. I've heard hoodie 5. You're out, Paul. Let her rock outside. Going to be 5,000. That's never heard of the 5 hurdy, 7.5 high, 7.5 high, hold in, hold on. That's over 4,750. I'm sorry, Paul. Dang it. 707 Richards.
106. Here's another one for you. This is a nice female. Here's the Home Free. She's safe to Promise Keeper. She's going to Kevin February. Nice female here. Moderate, stout, and good. 106.
106 of him to buy the Home Free daughter right here. All right, say Pastor's photo. Promise Keys had been 4,000. I've heard her to be 45. Now 5, 4,500. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard her to be 2. Now 55. Now 55. Now 55. Jesse going to be 55. Now 6,000. I've heard out here so her to the 6,000. I've heard out here so her to you're out, Paul. Going to be 6,000. Be 57.5. Do it real quick. Got 55 with Richard. 57.5. I've heard out here. He said I've heard to the 7.5. What do you say, Paul? Outside. I've heard out here. He said I've heard to the 7.5. 5,750. I sold her 5,500. Richard Carney's the winner. 707.
107 Salvation, moderate, attractive, good look to this one. She's safe to that Able bull. She's going to calve the end of January, 1st of February.
All right, she's got a lot 1 bull selling next week in Sexton sale. It's a powerful Jameson bull, and I bet you he brings a pretty good penny. Lot 7, here's a producer right here. 107, 550, 500 those where I've heard her 55, 6,005. That's her here, 500, 60, 500 those where that's her here to be 500, 500. I'll tell you what, if you haven't seen that bull, 65, 7, now 5. That's another here to be 500, 500. She's a producer, 75, 8,000. I said, hurry, now 5. He said, 35, 8,500, 85, now 9. I'm out about 85, to be 9. Let her walk outside. 85, to be 9, 85, 9. Hold in, hold 9,000. I sold 8,500. Richard, you're the winner. Thank you.
108, the good, iconic female. She's safe to yours truly. She's going to Kev January 21st. 108, iconic.
Our pride got a cool look to her. Say pay eyes had been $4,500 where I've heard her to be 45 her 4,500 5 $4,500 where I 45 4 now 5 I've heard her to be 4,500 her 4,500 I give me 2.5 here we go I've heard her to be 10 awfully good looking female guys buy them as cheap as you can but she's say pay I give me 42.5 42.5 I've heard her to be 10 I've heard her to be 2.5 4,250 let her walk lot 108 42.5 now 45 now 45, now 7.5, 47.5 outside. I've heard her, and I've heard her to the 7.5, 4,750. I sold her 4,500, 4,500. 652, new division right here.
Wake up here. This is an awful, unique Craftsman daughter. You want one that's got a look to her. You want maybe a potential P&G candidate. Here she is. Here's a Craftsman regiment. She's 111 Marv, 131 ribeye, $377 C with an 86M and got a look to burn. This is a fancy heifer, 109.
All right, certainly one of my favorite females I think we're selling to you today. Lot 109, the Craftsman, big spread, big body, going to make a big-time donor cow. 109, give me 10,000. I tended her to be 10, 30, 550, 500, this is 10, 5, 7, 5, 8, 85, 9, 95, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14. I turned her 14, 14, 14, 5, 15. I turned her 15, 15, 15,000, 16. Having out here 16, to the 16,000, 15 right here in the front, 15, 5, 16. Having out here 16, to the 16,000, 15, 5, 16, 15, 5, 16. Now 16, 5, I'm out of money. That's right, 35, 35. Went way past. Somebody got in big trouble for that one. 16, 5. That's right, 35, 35, 16,000. Ohio, you're way behind. 16.5. That's her 35, 16,500. You done on the phone? Better walk outside. 16.5, 16.5. I sold her right here in the front. 16,000. Good eye. And thank you, Precise. Runner-up bidder.
110, the Providence out of the West Point. Fancy female, 371C with a nice spread and a 160 marbling. Lot 110.
All right, 110, 110. Here we go. Sediments go 5,000. I've heard her to the 530, 500, sediment 4,500 where I 40, 45 now 7.5. After that, here they said I heard her to the 7.5, 4,750. 45 with Jesse going to be 7.5 where you at? 45, 7.5, 45 to the 7.5, 45 set here to be 7.5 where after that, here they said I heard her to the 7.5. Crack that gate, let her run 7.5. After that, here they said I heard her to the 7.5. Now 5, now 5, now 5. What do you say? Now 2.5. 5 right here to be 2.5. 5 right here to be 10. I've heard to be 2.5. 5 said Paul, going to be 5,250. 5,250. I sold her 5,000. B&B by 632. Thank you, guys.
111, the Exemplify female. Nice number set on this one. 15 to 165. Over point from Marvin River by 386 on the C. Lot 111.
All right, 111. Sediment go 4,000. I've heard her to be 430. 4,000. 4,000. Sediment 3, 2, 35. I heard her to be 3,500. 35. Good to 5, 7.5. 4. I never heard her 430. 4,000. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard her to got 4. I've heard her to be 2.5 on the wire. Let them rock outside. 42.5. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard her to 2.5. 42.5. Sold her 4,000. B&B buys again 632. Thank you. All right, go to 112.
112 in here next is the Exemplify Greater Good. She's 368 on the C with a nice big spread over a point from Arlen Ribeye. 112.
All right, 112 Exemplified on the sediment 4,000. I've heard it for the 4,000. I've heard her to be 430 for sediment 3,000. I've heard it 35 now 235. I've heard her to be 35 35 7.5. I've heard her to said I've heard her to the 7.5 4. I've heard it 45 let her walk outside. Going to be 4,000 7.5 on the wire. Going to be 4. That's 4 now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10. What do you say, Paul? 4,250. I've heard her to 10. I've heard to be 2 now 45. I've heard her 45 sold her 4,000. 40. He barely got in there. 7.5. 47.5. Sure, 47.5, B46, sold her 4,500. Paul, you're the winner. 700, 113.
Exemplified Jet Black, 354 on the C with a nice big spread, 11 CD.
All right, 113. Here we go. Sediment 3,000. I've heard her to be 3, now 2.5. I've heard her to the 10 of her, 2, now 35, 7.5. I've heard her to 7 of her, to the 7.5, now 4, now 4, now 2.5. I've heard her to the 10 of her, 2, 5. I 2 number here, 4,500. Let them rock outside. 2.5 on the wire. 4,500. Out here, 4,500. 4,500. Sold her 4,250. She's Kansas bound 734. Thank you, Garrett. Here's 114.
114, a heat seeker. This one's 366 on the sea with a 135 marbling. Nice spread. 114.
All right, 114. Set it 3, 2, 2. Now 5. Out here, 35, 7.5, 4, 2.5. Out here, 4, 2.5. 45, Paul. 45.
Nice
45.
Nice
2.5. Crowd, you're all on the 45. 7.5, 5. Out here, 5. 35. Now 2.5. Out here, outside. Out here, now 55. Out here, 55. 7.5. I had 55 right here. 57.5. Now 6,000, they're out on the wire. So they went into 6,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. 65. That hood is 85. 6,500. You're on time. 67.5. 67.5. That's a hood. He's in there. 7.5. 67.5. 6,750. I sold her 6,500. R.A. Brown by St. Donald 736.
115. I like this heat seeker. I think this one's got a good look to her and a nice set of math on her. It's a good female. 115.
All right, 115. Here we go. Set it in 3, 2, 35.
Yes.
35, 7.5, 4. Now 2, 45. Now 45 to the 7.5. Half an hour to 7, 5, 2.5. Half an hour to 10, 32. Now 55 to 55. 52.5 right here on the wire. 5,500 at 55. 55. Crack that in 55 to 7.5. Half an hour to 57. You're out. No, going to be 57.5. Half an hour to 7. You're out, Paul. 6,000. Now 2.5. That's her head. Now 5. You're all out. 2.5. So the crowd going to be 6,500. Now 7. That's her head. He's in there. 7,000. 7,000. What do you say, Paul? 7,000. 7,000 to 7. 7,000 to 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. I sold her 6,500. R.A. Brown buys the St. Donald 736. 116's the next one to buy. I like this female.
Hey, this is an awful neat heifer. We sold a sister earlier today up in the front, but this is one nice heifer by Fault Free. I love these Fault Frees. Goes back to the great Montana Blackbird. Nice math. 143 marb, 141 ribeye. Rare air when you're in the 140 club on marbling and ribeye.
All right, we go 117, 32, now 35, 7.5, 4, 245. All right, here, 7, 5, 2.5, 55, 5, 7. That's right here, 75, that's 75, 8,000. That's enough here, 7.5, now 8,000. That's enough here, 8,000. You're all in the wire, going to be 8,000, 77, 8,000, 8,000. Ryan, Kerry, Paul, you're all out. 8,000, 8,000, hold in. Hold on. I sold her 7,000. They barely got in there. Now 2.5. H had to be 10 of 30. 2.5. H had to be 10 of 30. 2.5. 8,250. What do you say, Ryan? 8,250. I sold her 8,000. Greg Dennis 717. Go to 117.
Thank you, Greg. 117 Winchester main event female. This one's 13 CD to 130 on spread. Look at the big scroll leaf deal. 1.7.
All right, 117. Here we go. 3 to 235. I've heard of 35 to 7 to 4, 2.5. I've heard of 2 now 5. I've heard of 4,500. 4,500 to 5. 4,500 those were now 7.5. I've heard of 7. 4,500 to 7. Let them rock outside. 47.5. I've heard of 7. 4,500 to 7.5. Hold in. Hold on. 4,500 to 7.5. 4,750. Sold her 4,500 carries winner 602. Last female right here, 118. Bull buyers, get ready.
Commercial Angus female. Summer heifer ready to breed, 118.
All right, she's signed by the Lester Exemplified. Lot 118 said it been 3,000. That 3 to be 330. Sells no papers. Give me 3,000. That 3 to be 3 to go. 3 to 3,000. That 3 to be 3 said it been 2,500. 25 7.5 3. That 3 to be 3 now 2.5 32.5 That 2 now 35. That 2 to be 35 3,500 outside. That 2 to be 35 35. Sold her 3,250. 632 B&B buys again. Bull time. Bull buyers get ready. Start with 119.
119. We're going to start off with a Providence son. He's Kevin. He's 9 CD to 168 a year. 37 centimeter scrotal with a big time marbling of 163 and a 377C. 119.
All right, the bulls are, I tell you what, this is, I think, the best set of bulls Chad and Jack are brought to you. They're ready to go to work. Start the grade 119. All right, so to give about 10,000. 10 to be 10, 30, 10 to 5, 50, 500, 50, 5, 6,000. Now 5. 75. That's right here, 75, 75, 65, 75, 7. That's right here, 7,000. I got 65, which isn't going to be 7,000 where. That's right here, 7. They're going to get higher as we go on. That's right here, 7,000. Let them walk outside. That's right here, 7,000, 7,000. I was looking right at Raydell. Now 75. Now 75. Now 75. 7,500. That's not here to be 7,500. 2.5. Now 5. That's going to be 75. 7,500. Now 8,000. That's not here. 8,000. Sold the bull. 7,500. 7,500. 691. Thank you, Riddell.
120's a breakthrough son out of a jet black. He's a Kevin East Sleep at Night heifer bull. Still got marbling and ribeye. He's 343C. 36 centimeter scrotal, lot 120.
All right, 120. Kevin East breakthrough. 75, 55, 55, 6,000. Half out here, 6,000. Now 5, 2.5. Now 5. Right here, 75, 6. Now 5. That's it. Right here, 75, 7. That's right here, 7,000. 7,000. That's it. Here, the outside. 7,000, 65 hit 7. That's it. Here it is. And I said, the 7,000, 7,000. Hold in, hold on. So them 6,500. 719, 121.
121. Here's the exponential son. He worked on heifers or cows. He's over a point from Marvin and ribeye. 1-1 to 152 on the spread. 121.
All right, 121. Here we go. 550, 500 those where. 550, 550, 500, 550, 500, 550, 500. 550, 550, 7.5. Now 6,000. That's enough here. Now 5. Gonna be 65. That's where here. 65. I got 6 with Chisholm. 6,500 those where. That's where here to be 500. Is there a bull in there?
Where's our bull?
Okay.
All day. Go.
I need a fly swatter. Hey, Steve, I think next year you need to give away free fly swatters. We need to get some of those ordered. Or Zapper or something. We need something like that. Make sure this is 121.
121. That's him.
I got 6,000, right?
Work on cows or heifers.
Now 5. 6,500 dollars where. That's who to be 530, 530, be 2.5, do real quick. 6,000, 2.5. Let him walk outside. That's who to be 10, to be 2.5, 6,000, 2.5. I sold the bull 6,000. 738.
I like this next bull. This is a Providence son out of a jet black. I think he's got a look. He's got a spread on his EPDs. He's going to work on cows or heifers. He's big scrotal at 37 centimeters. This is a good cat here, 122.
Really good pull. Lot 122. So it have been 550, 500, 6,000. Half of that here, so 7. That's right here. It is 7 now. 2.5. Now 5. Out here, 75, 8,000. That's that here, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. That's that here, 8,000. Kelly going to be 8,000. 75 to the crowd, going to be 8,000. That's that here, 8,000, give me 77.5, 77.5, 77.5, 77.5. I have 7 right here. You're going to be 75. I got 7 right here. 75? I thought so. Now 8,000. That's it. Kelly going to be 8,000. Hold in. Let him rock outside. 8,000. 75.8. 75.8. Hold in. Hold on. I sold the bull 7,500. 7,500. 719. Good eye.
123. Maverick, soggy soft. He's a cow bull only. He's 36 centimeters scrotal. Lot 123.
All right, 122. 550, 500 those where. 550, 500 those where. I got 5 on the wire. 5,500. 55, 6,000. Gonna be 6. Now 5. Now 65. Now 7. Now 5. That's another 75. 7,500. 7,500. Now 8,000. That's 8,000. Now 85. 835. Let him rock outside. 8,500. Got 8,000 straight away. Going to be 8,500. 835. 8,500. 8,500. Sold the bull 8,000. 720, thank you. 124.
124 is the big frame, long spine. Kenny Rogers' son. We still sell them by the pound. He'll put it on him like 30. He's got 37 centimeter scrotal. Here's a Kenny Rogers' son. 124.
Right. Oh, Kenny, 124. So it'd have been 550, 500, 500, 6,000. Half of that here's 500. I got 55 wire. Going to be 6,000. Half of that here's 500. 6,000. Half of that here's 500. 6,000. Long shirts he made bull 5,500. 6,000. Half of that here's 500. Give me 57 half. Here we go. 5,750 outside. Half of that here it is in a 500. 7 half. 5,750. 5,750. I sold the bull. 5,500 goes to 665.
All right, 125 Maverick son. He's moderate. He's got a good look to him. He's 37 centimeter scrotal. Work on cows or heifers, but he's a sleeping not heifer bull with 11 CD.
I like this bull right here. 125. Got some body, some hips, some look to him. 555. Figure 6,000. Half of that here's your 5,500. 7. That's right here. He's in 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Now 2. Now 5. I don't know who's 7,500. 7,500. 7,500. I don't know 7,500. 7,500. 5. Now 7 half. I said that here. 7,500. 7 half. Crack that gate. Let him run. 7 half. I said that here. 7,500. 7 half. Sold the bull. 7,500. 7,500. Multitasker right there. Good job.
126, another nice Winchester calf here. He comes to you 2-0 to 144 on the spread with a 152 marbling, 35 centimeter scrotal, top 5% for marbling, 60-pound birth weight, lot 126.
All right, picture bull right here. 127, 550, 500, 500, 6,000. And now 5. That's her here. 75, you're out of the way. Going to be 6,500 those where. That's her here to be 500, 6,500 outside. Give me 2.5. Here we go. That's right here to be 2. Now 5. Right here to City. I got 2.5 with the right now. Going to be 6,500 those where. Right here to City. 6,500 those where. Hold in, hold on. I sold the bull 6,250. 650. Thank you, Brian.
127. Another Winchester. He's a heifer bull, 9 CD. He's a 1-2 birth. He had a 127, 36 centimeter scrotal, 127.
All right, I'd call him a Cavanese bull, Parker. All right, 127 would have been 550, 500 those where. All right, here, 55, 6,000. Have it out here, 700 to 6,000. Now 65. That's right here, 65, 65, 7. That's right here, 75 to 7,000. Now 5. That's right here, 75, 70 for 2.5. Now 5. Right here, 75, let him rock outside, 7,500. Sold the bull. 7,250. 661 buys. Go to
128. Fireball, 39 centimeter scrotal. Look at the big marbling in this bull. 1.75. Work on cows or heifers. One of the bigger dollar C bulls of the day. 128.
Oh, 520. 550, 500, 6,000. Half of that here's 7. That's her here. 7,000. 7,000. That's that here. 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. 67 half. Do you think of that? Now 7,000 outside. That's another hoodie. 7,000. 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. I sold the bull 6,750.
Goodbye.
661 buys.
129. 36 centimeter scrotal fireball son with a 149 marbling, a 10 CD. Heifer bull, lot 129.
All right, cavities bull right here. 129, 550, 500, 6,000. Half it out here, 6,000. Now 5, now 5. Right here is 85, now 7, now 7, 7,000. That's that here, 7,000, 7,000. Now 5. That's that here to be 530. Give me 2.5. Help you online. That's not here to be 10 of her. Let him rock outside. 7,250. I sold the bull 7,000. 720. Thank you. 130.
130 is a Jameson son. 36 centimeter scrotal heifer bulls. 7 CD, 19 birth. Lot 130. Jameson.
All right, here's an old son of the great Jameson right here. 130. My highs had been 550, 500 dollars where. I've had 50, 500, got 5 on the wire. 50, 500 dollars where. I've had 50, 550 dollars where. He's an old son of the great Jameson. 50, 500 dollars where. 55. I've had 55. Crack that gate, let him run. 5,500. I've had 55. 5,500. 5,500. I sold the bull 5,000. 5,065. Thank you.
Here's one of my favorite bulls of the day. I like this man in black out of Exemplar. He's got power and muscle. You want a good cow bull. Here he is, 131 with a 39-centimeter scrotal. He'll get his job done. 131.
All right, power bull right here. 131, 75, 55, 55, 6,000. Half of that here's here. Half of the 6,000. Quit that bull. 6,000. Now 5. Give me 55. Give me 65, Chisholm. That's right here to be 55. Heaven. That's that here. You're out, Greg. Going to be 7,000 on the wire. 55 to 7,000. Now 5. That's another here to be 5. Let him walk outside. 7,500. That's another here to be 7,500. All in. You want a beef bull? Right there he is. 7,500. $7,500 where? I sold the bull 7,000 on the wire. 717. Thank you, Greg.
The Exponential Son. This one's a 10 CD .8 heifer bull, 37 centimeter scrotal with a nice marbling.
All right, 132. 7,550. $500. 5,500. Now 6,000. Half of that 6. Now 5. That's right here. 75. 7. That's right here. It is an acid to the 7,000 outside. That's that here. It is an acid to the 7,000. Hold in. Hold on. Sold the bull 6,500. 6,500. 738, crack them gates. We're going to roll these bulls.
133, Providence, son. He's 2-2 to 132 on the spread with a 129 marbling lot. 133.
All right, 133. Said have been 550, 500, 6,000. Half of that here's the 6,000. Half of that here's the 6,000. Give me 7.5. I got 55 on the wire. Give me 57.5. Do it real quick. Half of that here is the 7.5. Crack that gate. Let him run. 57.5. Half of that here is the 7.5. 5,700 to 50. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. What do you say on the wire? So to the 6,000. Go on, bull. That's enough here. So to the 6,000. Hold in. Hold on. I sold the bull 57.50. 57.50. 738.
134. Another nice made good bull here. He's 3-4 to 157. Work on cows all day long. Look at the big ribeye score. 141. Lot 134.
134. Here we go. 3, 5, 55, 6,000. Half of that here. The 6,000. Lot 134. Going to be 6,000. Got 55 on the wire. Going to be 6,000. Half of that here. The 6 long powerful bull. 6,000. Half of that here. The 6,000. Half of that here. The 6,000. The 6, give me 7.5. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. What do you say? Let it rock outside. That's never heard of the 6. The 6,000. Sold them 5,750. 661. 135.
135 is out. 136. It's the acclaim bred bull. He's a cow bull. He's a one over a point for marbling, and he had I don't have a scrotal on there. Lot 136.
All right, well, lot 136. I'm a big old bodied bull right here. I like this bull. 550, not many bulls left. Now 6,000. Half of that here's the 6,000. Half of that here's the 6,000 where 500 right here on the wire. Going to be 6,000 where half of that here's the 6,000. Let him walk outside. Half of that here's the 6,000. Hold in, hold the 6,000. I sold him 5,500 on the wire. 665, 665. Thank you.
All right,
go on,
137 in here next. The Exponential Son, 36 centimeter scrotal. He's a heifer bull. He's an 8 CED to 136.
All right, 137. Exponential time. Cavities bulls had been 550, 500 where. I've heard 50, 550, 550 dollars where. I've heard 50, 550, 550, $500 where. 555. I've heard 55, 55, 555. Now 6,000. Gonna be 6,000. Radio got 55 on the wire. Gonna be 6,000. 50 out here. 6 now 5. Gonna be 65. Jesse. That's right here. Gonna be 530, 6,500, $6,500 where. Sold the bull 6,000. 6,000. 608. Thank you. 138. 138.
Maverick, 37 centimeter scrotal heifer bull, 19 on the birth. Lot 138, 70-pound actual birth weight.
All right, we're down to the 3-head warning. 3 bulls left. 138, 39, and 40. Here's 138, the Maverick son. All right, here we go. 550, 500, 6,000. Half of that here's you want one's got a great look to 55 to 6,000. Half of that here got 55 on the wire. Going to be 6,000. Half of that here's to crack that gate. Let him run 6,000. Half of that here's to 6,000. Now 5. That's here. It is 65. 6,500. 6,500. Say Texas 6,500 of those where I sold the bull 6,000. 719 buys
Hey,
2.
I
bull
like
point.
this bull here, 139 the Commerce. Son, you want one of the good look, work on cows or heifers with a 39 centimeter scrotal? It's an awful nice calf here, 139.
All right, 139, 39 scrotum. Maybe could have started right here. Got 5 on the wire, 55 her, 55 to the 5, 6,000. Now 5. That's her hoodie, 75 her, 75 her. Got 6 was 75 to the 5, 7. That's her hoodies, and her 75 to the 7,000. Now 5. That's another hoodie, 5 her, 85 to the 5. Now 8,000. That's another hoodie, 8. Now 5. Let him rock outside, 85 9. 85 hoodie 9, 85 9, 85 9,000. 85 hoodie 9. Paul, what do you say? Here, I'm going to win 9. Now 5. Now hoodie 95 her, 95 100. We say Kellen going to be 9,500. 9 said 95. Now hoodie 95 her, 95 105. 95 10 10. What do you say, Paul? 95 hoodie 10. Now 5. I turn it hoodie 10 5 her, 10,500 dollars where I turn it hoodie 5 her, 5. Now 11,000, Paul. 10 5 11. 10 5 11. What do you say? Hold in, hold on. I turn that hoodie 10 5 11. Now 12. Now hoodie 12,000. 12,000. Kelly, you be 11,500. Do it real quick. 11,500 dollars where 11,500. 11,500. 11,500. Paul's in the lead. Kelly 11,500. 12. 12,000. 11,500. We say Paul going to be 12,000. 12,000. Hold in, hold on. 11,500. 12. 11,500. 12. So the bull 11,500. Kelly, you're the winner. 731 at 11,500.
All right, last bull
Last
days,
bull in
lot
America.
140. He's the big frame, long spine. Kenny Rogers, son, 36 centimeter scrotal. He's a 158 at a year. Growth bull, 140.
All right, I want to give all our crew a big round of applause. We haven't hardly waited anything all day. We roll through them pretty quick. It's a little dicey out there how you have to finagle them around, so you guys do a great job. 140. Here's the Kenny Rogers. Had been 550, 500, 5 6,000. Now 5 7. That's another hoodie. That's another 7,000. Last bull with heaven. Now 5. That's another hoodie. 5. You're out on the wire. Going to be $7,500 where. That's another hoodie. 5. Let him rock outside. 7,500. That's another hoodie. 5. 7,500. Hold in, hold on. 7,500 dollars where I sold the bull 7,000, 7,000. 661. Well, folks, you've been a tremendous crowd. Please settle right over at the table. I didn't tell you this before. If you're not a member of Texas Angus and you want to be, Steve's going to pay for your first year membership, so just go over here and sign up. If you need help with delivery, need mortality insurance, just let Heather know right there at the desk. We'll have some averages here for you momentarily. Sound right?
Yeah, but some of them filled in the spots,
Oh, yeah.
and some of them were 8. That's about right.
All right, we had 113 female lots today. Gross $914,250. That's 113 female lots, $914,250 to average $8,090. There were 22 bulls, mature bulls, 148,250 to average 6,738. Gave us a grand total of 134 lots today at $1,062,500. You guys have a safe trip home. We'll see you down the road.